White, Shalom. These are the brothers from GMS New York, Elders, GMS from New Orleans, GMS based in Louis, GMS Baton Rouge. As we always do, we give our praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Hakadash. Love and honor to the elders, apostles of GMS, peace and blessings always to the hopeful elect, those that follow the Lamb, right? As we can pan the camera around, you know, we're in the belly of the beast, all right? Midst of the belly, right?
13 on the 10.
We right here on Canal and Quandalet, man, the belly of the beast, prophesying the downfall of America, all right?
Yeah, let's get the scripture right quick.
Directly into the prophets. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll get the scripture out. Yeah, you bring it out.
Revelation 13 and 9. And if any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yeah, if any man have the understanding of the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? Which are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? All right, go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity.
Shall go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity. Now hold that. Like the elder was saying, man, we right down here, and this is definitely a place where the slaves came through, man. Okay, you so-called Negroes, man. The tribe of Yahweh, the tribe of Judah. You know, so we definitely down here in the south where the slaves is at. Now you had slaves up north too now, okay? But what is talked about the most? Slaves down here in the south, man. So read that again.
He that leadeth in captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity. So who led you so-called Negroes into captivity? Who? All right? Who built this place, man? You so-called Negroes, man. All right? So he that leadeth into captivity, which is a so-called white man, if you didn't know. If you're confused on who led the so-called Negroes into captivity, and along with the rest of the other tribes, man, Latinos and Native Americans, West Indians and Haitians, man. All right? So who led somebody into captivity? Go ahead.
Shall go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity. So the so-called white man is going to go into captivity. It's plain and simple. You can't get no plainer than this, man. All right? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So the so-called white man is going to go into captivity under who? Under the so-called black man, West Indian, Haitian man, Latino man, and Native American man, man.
Right.
Which, by the way, this land was inhabited by the North American Indians, man. Okay? Which is a part of the 12 tribes of Israel. So it's simple. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Now give me, I just about to say that. Isaiah the 14th chapter, brother. I was just about to go into it. Yup. Isaiah the 14th chapter. That's right. That's right, man. You know, see, these are all prophetic scriptures because this hasn't happened yet. Now you may say, yeah, well, other people went into slavery. The Lord don't give a shit about the other nations, man. He only cares about these people right here, the 12 tribes of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the so-called black man is the real Jew, according to the Bible, all right? Not them small hats that's over there in Israel and inhabiting all over the earth, man. Go ahead, brother, read it.
Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Prepare slaughter for his children. Wait a minute. Prepare slaughter for it. This is what the Bible is saying, man. It's the same Bible that you pastors in the church read. Okay, they see the scripture, but they don't bring it out. All right, you got Creek for $1. Okay, you got TD Fakes, TD Jakes. Okay, you got all these other pastors in these churches, but why they don't go to this scripture, man? Read that scripture again.
Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Prepare slaughter for his children. Who's the children that you're supposed to prepare slaughter for? The so-called white man, man. Okay? It says his. Now we know the other heathen nations, the rest of like the Arabs, East Indians, Chinese, so-called Japanese. All right? We're going to slaughter their children too. But it said prepare his children. Okay, so it's singular. It's talking about the so-called white man, man. All right, and that's going to happen in the kingdom. Somebody get me we got dash the little ones in the pieces. I think that's the song. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of their fathers. For what their forefathers have done, man. So there's a such thing in the Bible called reincarnation. Reincarnation. Re means back. Incarnation means flesh. So back in the flesh. Okay? So this is a reincarnation scripture right here. So you got to pick up the tab for what your forefathers have done to this 12 tribes of Israel. So-called white man. And your biblical name is Esau. Okay? Which means wasted away is he. I mean, he has no melanin, he has no pigmentation in his skin. That's why they got tanning salons, trying to get color back. They even, when a disaster happens, they go around with a disaster act and they extract the melanin out of their damn body. Man, they got that spray. You know, the bodybuilders, the cracker body, they be spraying them down. You know?
Sunscreen,
yeah, sunscreen, sunblock, right, because you ain't got no pigmentation, man. The sun gives you cancer. All right? So you got to pick up the tab for what your forefathers have done, man. What did your forefathers do? Give me Revelations 11 and 18. I believe that's it.
Revelation 11 verse 18. And it says, and the nations were angry.
Yeah, and the nations are angry. That's why every nation on the planet Earth got nuclear missiles pointed at good old America, man. Good old USA. All right? All right? Every nation on the earth got their nuclear missiles pointed right at America, man. Even America's allies, man. Even America's allies like Britain got nuclear missiles pointed at this place, man. All you got to do is read the book of Obadiah. It's only one chapter, man. All right? So the nations are angry. Why? Because America is going around the whole entire earth, policing the whole entire earth, man. Stealing their natural resources. Okay? Trying to put women over men. You know, you go into them Arab countries, you go into Africa, all right? The men are over the women, man. But here the so-called white man, he wants to push feminism in these other lands, man. The Arabs ain't going for it, man. That's why they fighting like hell against the so-called white man, man. They want to bring the LGBT community around the whole entire fucking earth, man.
Uganda, they put sanctions on Uganda,
right?
Because Uganda passed laws that made the LGBTQ crap illegal.
Right.
So if you found practicing it, you could go to jail for it.
Right. Yep. That's right. That's right. You know, you got a scripture, bring it up.
Yeah, there's more. It says, and the nations were angry, and our wrath has come.
And our wrath has come. The wrath has come to bring this place to destruction. Babylon, aka America, the daughter of Babylon. The spiritual Egypt, which is America, because who? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, so-called Negroes, West Indian Haitians, you came over here in slave ships and you were slaves here just like you were slaves in Egypt. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says, that wrath has come in the time of the dead that they should be judged.
In the time of the dead that they should be judged. Who's the dead? Talking about the heathen nations. Go ahead.
And that those should be given reward unto the servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, and call them great.
And then thou shalt give reward to his servants, the prophets. You looking at the prophets right now, man. Okay? All right? Because we're prophesying the downfall of America, and guess what? It's going to happen. By what? Nuclear missiles. By Yahushua coming on the chariots. Okay, Yahushua coming on a giant-sized chariot, a mountain-sized chariot, and the other chariots and other angels to shoot lasers on America, man, to destroy it. So the prophets, pro means before, to say means to say. All right? Prophecy, to say something before it happens. Okay? Hey, brother.
Should have destroyed them which destroys the earth.
And should have destroyed them which destroy the earth. Who's destroying the earth?
What are you talking about? Man, we've been out here 15 years, man. What you talking about?
15 years, bro.
talking about, man? There's enough room to get around the corner and sell you water. We ain't tripping on you, man.
I'm saying I ain't tripping.
Do your thing. We ain't gotta get in no argument or none of this, man.
It's not about an argument, young man.
Give us our respect too. We've been out here 15 years doing this every Saturday, brother.
You'll never be here.
You're a newcomer, man.
You might be here in the morning, bro.
But do that.
He never saw you at this point.
All right, well, whatever, brother. Yeah, brother.
Oh, he's always them niggas out here with that dumb shit, man.
Yeah, brother. Let's continue.
New niggas, man.
All right.
I get on the niggas' ass, brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right, brother.
You want me to smoke some more?
No, I just want you to go back and should have destroyed them that destroyed the earth. That's the whole point I was trying to make. And should have destroyed them that destroyed the earth. Okay? All right? Now, guess who that is? Guess who's destroying the earth? All right? By process of elimination. It's the so-called white man, man. All right? He's destroying the earth, man. He's the one that got the chemtrails in the air, man. To weaken your immune system so when they bring out these deadly diseases, you can die from it because your immune system is weakened, man. Okay, by the chemtrails that you're breathing in, man. Who's sucking all the oil out of the earth, man? Who's going over to other nations to steal their oil? This is so-called fucking white man. Now that you got the tectonic plates that's on the continents, and the oil is a lubrication for them, man. That's why you got these goddamn earthquakes, all right?
Yeah, they big one over there in Syria and Turkey.
Right.
Over 50,000 those heathens died, man.
Yeah, hey, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. You know.
You know you're doing that thing with the HARP system.
Yeah, right. You got the HARP system causing tornadoes and snowstorms in the winter. I mean, in the summertime, and causing hurricanes and tornadoes. Man, he's doing all this wickedness.
And they just had some Edomites in they come out. They work at the plant. These niggas producing clouds. Niggas modify the clouds to rain.
Right. Exactly.
Only a witch would think of some shit like this. That's some witchcraft, man.
Yeah, and that's out of nature of what Yahweh Hawashai set up, man. Who's having all these train derailments with all of the chemicals poisoning the ground, man? Poisoning the water. Okay? All right, who's got manufacturing plants all over the earth pumping chemical toxins in the air, man? Who's making fucking GMO foods? It's the so-called white man. Monsanto. That's why Yahweh said, and should have destroyed them that destroyed the earth. Right. And the scripture saying, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? So the so-called white man, you going down. I don't care if you got the HARP program, you being controlled by Yahweh to use the HARP program, man. All right? Right. So you going down, Esau, Rothschilds, the international Bilderbergs, all these international bank and small hat families, man. Okay? You're going to be destroyed for destroying the earth and for putting these people right here into slavery. These are the Lord's chosen people, man. Brother, give me that scripture. It says, and all thou he that altogether go unpunished. Yeah, you get that for me right quick. I'm going to hand it over to you. Okay? See, you've been doing your wickedness. You've been destroying the earth. You know, you've been doing all matter. You mine so much minerals, man. You use fracking to get the natural gas out of the earth, man. What does it do? It poisons the water supply, man.
It makes earthquakes. I'm working in it. It makes earthquakes.
And it makes earthquakes, like the elder said.
It's like a big ass stick they put down on the ground. They can turn it in the ground.
Right.
They've been doing it for years. They've been setting up in Texas and fracking oil stealing from the Mexico, man, for years. It's like a big long machine that digs in the ground, and they can turn it and make it go long in the ground.
Right.
Sucking off from over there.
Yeah.
They sit at least 10 miles away.
Right.
And a movie about that. The oil dude that played King of New York, the dude that Leonardo DiCaprio was fighting, he was in Texas. He told the man that would give him his land, look, I can get the oil oil off your land if I want.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about. I believe I was talking about Getty. Getty, you know, the dude who owned Getty. I believe that's him, but I'm not sure though. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, he said I could take a pipe and put it over and steal your oil and yup.
From your land.
There you go. There you go.
And those movies that tell you what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be blood. That's the name of it.
Yeah, we'll be blood. Right.
So one guy tried to sell the land afterwards. He's like, man, I already sucked all
Yeah, I
the
already
oil
sucked
out
all
of
the
it.
oil out of it. Yeah, because why? Because what the scriptures say, John 10:10. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill. Who is the thief? The thief is the so-called white man. He's the major thief on the earth. Oh, you got that scripture for me? Then I'll hand it over to them.
To back up what y'all was saying, you about to enter into what is called hurricane season down here in on the Gulf Coast. But you already had a subtropical storm that happened in January. Now, how is that? The earth is out of course.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the so-called hurricane season. You got shit that's popping off in early January, which is called so-called winter. All right? This is Jeremiah 49:12. It says, "But thus saith the Lord," when the capture house, "Behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it."
Yeah, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup. What's that cup? That cup represents slavery. Read that again.
Jeremiah 49:12. "But thus saith the Lord Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shah, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup."
They whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, which is slavery. They, who's the they? The they is talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why? Because we're the Lord's chosen people. Okay? We're the Lord's chosen people. Yahweh, which is the Most High, Yahweh Shai is his son, the deliverer, chose the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to be his chosen people above all people on the face of the earth. It's right in the Bible. Go ahead.
Have surely drunk it.
Have surely drunk it. That's why we here in slavery right fucking now. All the history, man, of you so-called Negroes here in America in slavery is right down here in these goddamn streets, man. Okay? We're standing on the bones of our forefathers, man. Okay? The graves of our forefathers. Shit, they found a slave grave in New York City, man.
The Superdome alone sits on Native American burial grounds, right along with the Magnolia Project, man. Right? It sits on burial grounds of the Native Americans. Like we was me and his brother, we was right down the street last night.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit here, this was the grand stage of the executions of you confusion of face, you Irish, you Sicilians, and you Negroes. They used to execute you on this street called Town Street, man. Because at one time, this was the down south New York at one time, man. All the big wigs ran up and down here in their fancy cars and shit.
Right.
And right down that street there was the slave quarters.
Yeah.
The auction block. You know, what is scripture? Let me see that picture. Yeah, he got the picture. This actual picture here.
Peter?
No. This actual picture was taken down here. That's down the street right
that's
now.
down the street.
Building.
Right.
I got it on my phone. This is an actual spot down here in New Orleans. And where's this guy at? This guy here was actually from Baton Rouge. His name was Peter. They made a new movie about
Right,
him.
they made a movie about Will Smith.
Emancipation.
Yeah, Will Smith, Emancipation, man.
Wow.
All right. So a lot of that history flows deep. All right. We can get in the car right now and go 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes away and go to a slave plantation that's still up from the 1800s, man. You tell me these devils ain't gonna pay for this shit, man? Something wrong with you, man. All right?
Mind if I bring out a little bit of info?
Yeah.
And it's not just the Southern Kingdom of the so-called Negroes, that the so-called Black African Americans that this Edomite, this so-called white man oppressed throughout the entire history of America. The Northern Kingdom, the so-called Native Americans and Latinos went through it as well. And this was an incident that happened in 1864. On November 29th, 750 Colorado volunteers of the 3rd Colorado Cavalry, get this, under the command of Colonel John Shivington, a Methodist pastor, so a good Christian American. This country was built on Christian principles and foundation and loving.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Right, but I know what you're saying.
Kind.
America's built on Satan witchcraft, man.
Kind.
Brother.
The founding forefathers who established America, they came over here with Christopher Q. Ball or Christopher Columbus. All of them was warlocks and witches, man, and masons, man. All right? And there was nothing but inmates, rapists, killers, murderers, you name it, man. And then they're the ones that brought cheese and roaches and rats over here. All right, go ahead.
That's a devil for you right there. Nobody cares. Attacked the Cheyenne and Arapaho village. The soldiers scalped the victims, then sliced off women's breasts. So-called white men did this. Christian white men did this. Cut off their vaginas.
So-called white man did this.
Cut the testicles from the men.
The so-called white man did this.
Cut off the fingers. Raped dead women in relays.
And so-called white man did this.
That's what you white men do. You're a bunch of boy lovers. You love to fuck dead bodies, man.
Necrophiliac.
You love to have sex with dogs, man. That's what your nation goes for. You're the main character on How to Catch a Predator, man.
Yeah.
Every time they put How to Catch a Predator with Christopher Hansen, you the main one on there, man. You come to the house butt ass naked.
Butt ass naked.
What are you doing, my man? I got the wrong direction. Nah, nigga, you come to Pop Timmy. You know? Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. You go purposely make roaches at PetSmart. Why?
Why?
Yeah,
right.
You right with me too. You get that peanut butter. You get that peanut butter, that tuna. Yeah, that little man in the bush. You looking at the little man in the bush, man. Go ahead, brother. Let me just do though, man.
Okay. On November 29th, 1864, 750 Colorado volunteers of the 3rd Colorado Cavalry, under the command of Colonel John Shivington, a Methodist pastor, attacked the Cheyenne and Arapaho village at Arapaho. The soldiers scalped the victims, then sliced off women's breasts, cut out their vaginas, cut the testicles from the men, cut off the fingers, raped dead women in relays, and used baby toddlers as target practice. 163 Indians were killed.
Let me say this. That's just what was written about. That just was documented. It's more than happened than that, man. Right? You devils have done more than that. All right, on here on the shores of America, man. Right? That's why the Lord, when the Lord give us the power to enslave you, we're gonna do you the same thing, man.
No, we're gonna do worse to you.
Yeah, worse.
Because what the scriptures say, man, we're gonna do it double to you, man.
Right.
All right. Yep. Yeah, bring it out.
This Psalms 137, 30 verse 7 through 9, it says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom."
Who's Edom? Who's the children of Edom? You so-called white people.
Right.
That's one of your biblical names. Esau and Edom. Esau means wasted away is he. Joshua in the Hebrew, because you have no pigmentation, you have no melanin, man. So when Isaac saw you, he said, Joshua, but you came out looking like nothing on the earth, man.
Raw meat, man.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody on earth has got pigmentation. Here you come out with no pigmentation, man. Look like a fucking freak, man.
Yes. It says, who said, raise it.
Yeah, meaning destroy him. Meaning destroy him, man. That's what raise it means. And that's what you so-called white people have always been about with the nation of Israel, man. With you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
Yes. It says, even to the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
Yeah, the daughter of Babylon is talking about America, because America's all about confusion, man. Okay? America is set up in confusion. All right? Look at the LGBT community. Look at, you got women over men. You got men wearing dresses. You got women wearing pants, man. That's confusion. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, happy shall he be.
Happy shall he be. Happy. We won't be happy to do this when that time comes, man.
Right.
When Yahweh shall come and take his kingdom, man, and destroy America and deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. Go ahead.
Yes. It says, that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
That shall reward thee as thou hast served us. What did you serve us with? The brother just read the article, man. What they did to the tribe of Gad, which are the North American Indians, which this land belongs to in all of America and all of Canada, man. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones.
There you go. So what is that talking about, man? Meaning, it is going to take a little Edomite baby and bop. Okay? Dash them against the stones, man. And in the kingdom of heaven.
That was Goodbye Uncle Tom, the last ending of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, when the Jay came in there and served. Yeah. He came in there. He came in there and served their ass. He was so shocked. He thought he was so loyal to him.
He hit him so hard.
Yeah. The fucking shit broke, man. Yeah.
Right.
You know, but see, we're not going to do what you did to us. We're going to do everything according to the Lord's statutes and commandments, man. But we're going to do it with spiritual power, man. That's 10 times as worse, man.
Right.
The Lord said, scourge of our enemies, what?
1,000 times
1,000 times more. Boy, it's going to be bad to be a so-called white man in that day. It's going to be bad to be a so-called white woman, a little kid in that day, man.
Because when we hang you, we're gonna take you down before the sun.
Yeah, before the sun come down, right? Because that's the Lord's, man.
Yeah.
That's right. We can hang you alive. You ain't gotta die, man. That's spiritual power. That's right.
You took a break of going in and out of the conscience.
Go back to that scripture where it says, and thou shalt come together. I want to bring that one out and I'll give it to the brothers. Yeah, that's your scriptures.
All right.
Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 12.
Go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Go ahead.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Who is that? The so-called white man. Are thou that he that should go altogether unpunished? That's the question, man. Are you gonna go and punish the so-called white man for what you did to the Lord's chosen people, man? Go ahead.
Yep. It says, thou shalt not go unpunished.
Thou shalt not go unpunished. That's the scriptures, man. That's the word of Yahweh. That's the word of the Lord, man. It's the word of the Most High, the Heavenly Father, man. But his name is Yahweh. Okay? And his son's name is Yahweh Shai, the deliverer. Okay? That's going to deliver the elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes of Israel.
Hey, what the scripture say, thou shalt, who sees me?
Yeah.
Esau ain't got his judgment. The Lord ain't jacked his ass up.
Yep.
That's why he thinks he's not going to go unpunished.
Right, that's right.
All right? But it says, last little bit of it.
Okay.
All right? It says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
You're going to drink of that slavery, man. You're going to get the dregs, like the scriptures say. You're going to get that extra last bow. You know what I'm saying? You know?
What they call it, 9 tails?
Yeah, 9 tails. Yeah, the cat of 9 tails. You know what I'm saying?
You see it? Just like you did, Peter. We're going to put a Google map on your fucking back, just like that, man.
No, brother, he ain't going to have no back. He's going to have a front after we finish whipping on him, man. He ain't going to have a back, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
His back going to be gone, man. All right?
Right.
All right, brother, y'all got it.
Yeah, man. I got it. We'll get y'all appreciate just like the elder bringing out. Hey, we had our mind bringing out something else. We gonna get on you fucking Edomites, man.
That's right.
You damn devils. Go ahead, brother. You had one.
This is Lamentations 4. I'm gonna start at 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
What's that cup? That cup is the cup of slavery, man. The cup of slavery is gonna pass unto you. All right, but we're gonna deal harsh and raw with you. Everything that you see on this side is gonna happen unto you double, man. All right, the minute you see on these highways and byways, we're gonna be your new masters, man. Right along with the whole nation of Israel. All right, we're gonna hang you. We're gonna beat you. We're gonna burn you. We're gonna do everything you've done to us, man, and more.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna have a transatlantic slave trade of you. All right, we're gonna put you on the auction blocks. You gonna see that all day, man. You know, you gonna come in there with the chains like you ain't girl and everything like that. You know they had Jake, man.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. It's gonna be like good. What is that? Goodbye, my time. We're gonna grease you up.
Yeah.
Shine them all up.
Shine your red ass up too, man. Go ahead, brother.
But wait a minute, brother. And you're not gonna have it like how
Esau done it.
the so-called black man had it here in America, where they had slave quarters.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a pit, man.
Home, man.
You have the 50-foot ditch to crawl out of, man. Okay, you have to crawl out of there with no hands, man. Okay, and spiritual power, we can give you another hand, give you 2 hands. You have to crawl out a 50-foot ditch with nubs, man, on your hands and your feet. Okay, and you better get up out of there, man, in a timely manner. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, like remember the video, Pastor Hall say, only time you're gonna have the rest is the Sabbath.
It's a Sabbath. That's it.
Boy, when that moon go down, when that sun go down,
that giant whip about a mile long, man, with damn spikes and fire on it, man.
Yeah.
That big ball with spikes on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, the big ball and spikes. But the whip gonna be on fire, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Ah!
Yes.
Ah! You know, you Edomites can't take no
They can't take that. Oh yeah, because you said, the way the pharmaceutical, the doctors, how they learned the anatomy of the body, is all for the slaves, man.
Yeah. They think that's why they believe the black man and the black woman can take more pain.
Right. Oh. Niggas don't feel no pain. You got that. Cut a goddamn stomach open, man. Go ahead, brother.
Another thing, we know what happened when y'all get a lot of pressure. Y'all like to commit suicide. That's not
you
going
ain't
to
gonna
happen.
be able to commit suicide in the kingdom, man.
We're going to be able to take that spirit and put it back out.
Yeah.
No.
Get away from it.
You ain't going to take the easy way out.
Yeah.
You're going to suffer. You got it, brother.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
You hear that? The cup also is going to pass unto you, the cup of slavery. Because we drunk that cup, man.
Yeah.
All right, so the cup is going to you. Go ahead.
Thou shalt be drunken, thou shalt make thyself naked.
What did it say?
Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked.
You're going to be fully exposed, man. You're going to be fully exposed. Right? Go ahead.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Let it go. It says the punishment of our iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, because we didn't drink the cup. We drank
Multiple cups.
multiple cups, man. And now our slavery is at the end now, man.
Yeah.
Right? That's why the Lord blesses us with this truth to waking up.
Yeah.
Now those same curses that was once on us is going on you, Esau, and you nations, man. Go ahead.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
See, we would no more. Basically, we would no more go into captivity or go into slavery no more. The so-called Negroes, Latino Native Americans, would never go into slavery again. Once our Lord and Savior come back, Yahweh Shai, man, and deliver us, man. You would never have us in bondage under any nation again, man. Right? We're gonna be the main house moving and shaking you nations, man, throughout the world. Really throughout the worlds, man.
Yeah.
Right? We'll be bringing you to other worlds, have your ass work, cleaning up all the mess you didn't fuck the whole world up, man. You didn't put space trash out there in the heavens, man. Under you devils, man. Talking about you want to put a McDonald's on the moon. You're fucking crazy, man. Go ahead.
He will visit thine
Yeah,
iniquity.
tell me you want to put his semen on Mars and stuff like that, man.
KFC, you wanna open up a KFC and a McDonald's on the moon. Man, you fully on dope.
They showed that in a movie, a space movie that came out with Brad Pitt. He went to a moon base and they had a shopping mall on the moon with Starbucks, McDonald's, all that shit on there.
That ain't nothing but Wisdom of Solomon in the 2nd chapter. Let's go all in your fucking imagination, man. That's some bull. That's some Edomite thoughts, man. Vain thoughts. Go ahead.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
And your sins have been discovered now through the mouthpiece of the Most High, which is the men of the Lord. We're exposing you. We're the ones bringing out, like I said, once again, starting with this. This is really one of the basic things. Who done this? Everybody want to know who the Antichrist is, who the devil is. Well, the devil is the so-called white man. Look at his track record. Look what he has done in the planet Earth. All right? That's why the earth, right, what it says, somebody get it to Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. You are operating and running the whole planet Earth in your hands. All right? This is what's been done to the Native Americans, man.
Smallpox.
You got two fucking butt lovers right here. Homos in the truck, man.
Hey, brother, read this out right quick. Read this out right quick, Baba.
KY lovers, man.
Yeah, this is Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter. That's why the place is likened unto Sodom and Gomorrah. Deuteronomy 30th chapter in the 7th verse, it says, and the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. So all the curses that the 12 tribes of Israel had to suffer, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, by the way, are suffering to the same very day. Okay?
That's right.
All right? Getting shot down in the street. Then the cops who shoot them, they get off for the most part. Okay? And this has been going on. That's what's filmed. Imagine the stuff that so-called white man is not filmed doing, man. And they shooting you so-called black men and you black women down in the street in cold blood, man.
Till you catch on fire.
Till they catch on fire. Basically sacrificing you, man. You know? All right? So all them curses gonna come upon you. Okay? Having ailments, being sick. Like all of the cancer-causing chemicals you got in the earth, man. All right? Going into slavery. Separating families, man. Okay? All them curses are going to come upon you, man. It's going to come upon the so-called white man. All right? It says, and you the one who persecuted the nation of Israel, along with the other nations. Okay? That's why it says enemies. So it's not just talking about the so-called white man. It's talking about you so-called Africans. You were part of the transatlantic slave trade. You so-called Arabs. You were part of the transatlantic slave trade. And yeah.
And you say you won. This is you Arabs, man.
It's the Arabs. Yep.
And you use us as sex slaves. That's on the sign. That's Arabs, the house of Ishmael.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Because you really one of the ones that built the slave ships.
Yeah. Yep. That's right. You know what I'm saying? So all these heathen nations gonna pay, because all you heathen nations had the 12 tribes of Israel in slavery at one time or another, man.
Right.
Okay? So all them curses gonna come upon your ass. You sold the black man, Latino man, Native American man into slavery, your ass is going into fucking slavery, man. Okay? Yeah, brother.
Yeah, point blank period. The Lord it's not a respect of persons. He don't give a damn.
Yeah.
All you had a hand in taking us down in some way, somehow.
Yeah.
Because according to Psalms the 83rd chapter, y'all are confederate with one another.
Yeah,
man.
that's right.
All right?
You know that by going to any place on the earth. When you open up their history books, no matter where you go, land of Ishmael, China, Japan, they all say that the so-called Negroes are from Africa. So they're all in confederately on their lot because it's in their book. So they had to all agree on it.
Get Revelations 11 and 8 and beyond. Go read about 10.
If I can make a point too real quick, just read the book of Judges in the past. It specifically says, so during this time period, the children of Israel were under the captivity of the Moabites, the Ammonites.
Yep.
So every, as the brothers have been going into, every single heathen nation has had the children of Israel under their feet at some point in history. So now it's time for all of y'all, beginning with that devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, to start paying back that tab in full, in blood.
You first up to get that on.
Hold that, Joe. Real quick. Give me that.
I got the Revelation.
Hey, hold it. I want you to hold both of them real fast. Yeah, bring that mic up.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
This is evil, man. This is wickedness that you devise right here. Go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands.
This is in the power of your hands, so-called white man. You have the power right now through through Satan to rule the earthly wickedness, man. And you're practicing it on a high demonic level. All right? Go ahead.
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
Yeah, so you coveted fields, man. You take it by violence. And that's what you've done. In order to please your wickedness, you take land, you take resources and minerals from people, man. All throughout the world. Go ahead.
And houses and take them away.
Take them away. All right?
So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
So you oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, man. To where you so wild with it, man. You say that you are those people. All right? You say that you can't even worship your own power. We can't worship the Most High how you want, man. Because you devils are in power. All right? Then what you all say the same thing. I had nothing to do with that. I wasn't alive. You're the children of it. Really, you are those people, man. Coming back in the reincarnation. All right? Go ahead. You don't have to say that. Go ahead.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief.
Yeah, go into it.
And their sleep is taken away unless they cause something to fall, man. That's the so-called white man. Every day, all day, he is concocting ways to destroy the children of Israel, man. Whether through chemtrails, whether it's through our water, whether it's through our food, whether it's through the goddamn television, and so-called education system. You know, he's figuring out ways to try and destroy us, man. Whether it's the music, giving our people money to destroy themselves, giving them the tools to destroy themselves, man.
Man, just go wait for the trolley, man. That's all you gotta do. Just go wait for the trolley, man. Okay. Point closed. All right. Go ahead. Go to Joe. Get to Joe first and get that on.
Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking no dolphin ass. Go ahead.
Book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah, we always ask that same question. All right? What's up, my man? We always ask that same question. Who's ruling the earth, man? Who has the earth in the grips of his power, man? The so-called white man, all right? It's no mystery. The Chinese ain't running shit. All right? We ain't eating rice and sushi every motherfucking day everywhere.
Yeah.
All right? The Arabs stinking ass ain't doing shit. With hummus. All right? All right, who else, man? Elam ain't doing a goddamn thing, and definitely the so-called Negroes ain't doing shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, you don't see sweets at an all-time low, all right? And the Mexicans ain't running shit. There's only one nation that's doing it, the so-called white man. Right. There's everybody influenced after him. We always go into it. When you want to fly a goddamn plane commercially, or as a pilot, you got to go through him by speaking English, man.
You want to travel anywhere, you got to go through him.
You gotta go through him. Yeah. You gotta get in that corporate world with a suit and tie. Yeah. Really, the rod around your neck, the penis on your neck, man. Showing he has dominance and your loyalty to the system. All right, that's why you niggas go and graduate. It's graduate season now. You niggas get the tassel. Because you got that motherboard on your. It's called a motherboard. You take it from the right side and put it to the left. Meaning you're part of the system. You give a man a fair deal, man. You niggas locked into the system on this man.
Yeah. It's called the motherboard square.
Yeah, the motherboard square.
The motherboard square, which symbolizes you're going to get squarely in this damn society. See that? That's the spirit. That's the spirit, man.
Yeah, let go right there. Get it right there, brother. That's the Lord, man. The Lord.
That's the spirit, brother.
She's a part of the system, man. It really is Masonic.
Yes, Masonic.
It goes back to the masonry, man.
Yes.
You know?
Which really, the first Masons were so-called black men, man.
Right.
Okay? And they were laying bricks and foundations and building buildings. So they just created a club. That's it. Well, because that's what that motherboard square is.
Hiram the Fifth.
Yeah.
He was the guy that was subject under Solomon, the Bill of Temple. At one particular time, he was that's where the Masons get there.
Yeah, that's where Masons get there. Right, exactly.
They learned it from him.
Yeah, and then the black man started it, and then the so-called white man took it, and here we are today.
Yeah.
He just took it and made it complete utter wickedness, man.
Yeah, and like I said, a lot of times, all throughout here, you look at the architecture, you see pike cones, you see green man, you see pyramids, gargoyles, witches and shit. It's putting spirits on people, man. All right? That's how this place was set up. Where it says the earth was given to the who?
The hand of the wicked.
The hand of the wicked, man. Bullshit. Can't stand you niggas, man. Let it get down the street a little bit. Niggas still playing goddamn Bobby Valentino, man. Bullshit.
He got caught with a man.
With a man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Where?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
This is the main judge that they covered. He covered that face, all right, and made him out of Caesar Borgia. When you know the Lord looked like that, man. Right along with the Israelites, man. All Byzantine, the majority of the old Byzantine paintings are what? Negroes, man.
And they're
All right.
fully clothed.
And they're fully clothed. They're not naked little boys with their little penises out, man.
Right.
You got this other nigga with no arms. He's up there doing the muscles and all this shit out, man. All this ass out, man.
Everything.
You know? All the Russian icons for who? So-called Negroes, man. That's why that scripture, give me the scripture in the Maccabees that say
348.
3 and 48, man.
Maccabees 3 and 48.
Yeah, first Maccabees 3 and 48. Right? This is what you devils do, man. You whitewash all the images into yourselves, man. Knowing goddamn well you're not the people. When Joseph ran into Egypt, Joseph ran amongst who? Dark-skinned people. Not no goddamn pale. You devils look like I said earlier, you look like new baby turkeys fresh out the goddamn icebox, man. That white, pale, red skin, man. Go ahead.
First Maccabees 3 and 48. And I laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their image.
Yeah, where the heathen sought to paint the likeness of their images, man. You went from the Lord looking like this to this goddamn devil, man. The other white meat, man. All right? But the Lord looking like a damn devil, man. It's all what you see on that devil, the hair, that's leprosy. The eye color, that's leprosy, man. All right? And the Lord doesn't look like that. Only a devil would do something like that, man. Only a devil would rule a place in witchcraft and wickedness, man. As the so-called white man has done. That's why you devils are going down, man. All right? That's funny. He got a hourglass on his back, man. You know? Go ahead. You got something?
Yeah. All right. This second Ezra, 11 and 39. Or now that it remaineth the four beasts whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their time might come through them. All right, and that's talking about the nation Israel, the Romans, the Romans. All right, they're that fourth beast. All right, iron teeth, because that iron teeth represent their terrible military, and it came and conquered the known world. And in America is Rome revised. That's why I say at the end of the world they will come back into power. And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past and had power over the world with great fearfulness.
And that was through his military.
Through his military.
Anybody.
And over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. That's why I say Job 9 and 24 is given into the hands of the wicked. All right? And so long time dwelt upon the earth with deceit. So when you read Revelation the 20th chapter, it say the Lord raised up this devil in the last days to do what? Deceive the nations. To bring them all to Armageddon. Okay? For the earth thou hast not judged with truth. All right? He's covered the earth with gross darkness. That's why you so-called Negroes, Native Americans, the people of Hispanic descent don't know your nationality. You lied to you. You told the tribe of Judah, you so-called Negroes, that you're Africans. That's a lie. All right? We're the people of the book. For thou hast afflicted the meek, and the meek are the Israelites. All right? And thou hast hurt the peaceable. When they came here, and Gad was over here, living it up, they had clear water, no rats, no parasites. All right? And you came over here and destroyed them. All right? They were at peace with thee. Okay?
Gave everybody cheese and shit. But cheese brings forth sickness. Puts mucus in the body, man.
Con.
Roaches. You brought roaches over here. Where the fuck you get German roaches from?
Con.
All right? They come from you, Esau. You don't want to brought roaches over here and shit. All type of diseases and just plague the land with all type of sicknesses and shit, man.
Right.
All right? You the harbinger of death. Go ahead.
Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit. All right? They changed this doctrine of life into a doctrine of devils. Right. They got their hands on our scriptures and mangled them. All right? Through this seminary bullshit, man.
Christianity.
Yeah.
Christianity. All right? Roman Catholic. Yep. Roman Catholic is the top tier of you demons, man. All right? Right, and especially going from over there in the Vatican, which means the serpent-like prophet, man. You devils over there, you devils deceived the whole world with this shit, man. And made merchandise of the word, man. Go ahead.
And thou hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. Gad did you no harm. When we was on the west coast of Africa, we wasn't doing you no harm. All right? You came and dealt treacherously with the Most High, the apple of the Most High's eye. All right? Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up to the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty. All right. So now we're living in a time of judgment. We're seeing you fall. All right. And us men of the Lord that are in our right minds, we're preparing to rule over you and do to you what you did to us to the second power, man. Because our Lord told us to do them as they did us, double. All right. You got it, brother.
This is Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
So everybody ain't going back to it, man. Every heathen nation had a hand in our captivity, man. You know what I'm saying? We all fell victim to their wickedness, man. How they did us, man. How they raped, robbed, and murdered us, man. So guess what? All of our adversaries, every one of them, going into slavery, man. Going into captivity. Through what? Through the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know, hey, straight like that, man. This not our words we speaking up here. We speaking the Lord's words, man. So if you got a problem with it, you got a problem with the Lord, man.
This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. Thus says the Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, power, because that Edom has dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance.
By taking vengeance. Oh, go ahead. No, you got it. Hey, they took vengeance against us, man. You know, starting with what? Start with the patriarch Esau taking vengeance against Jacob, man. You got it.
And has greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, thus says the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
He said he gonna stretch out his hand upon Edom. And who is Edom? The so-called white men, women, and child, man. You know, that hand is destruction coming to him, man. Put him in captivity, man.
He said, remember the children of Edom.
Mm-hmm.
We said that we read in Psalm 137, the children of Edom. That goes for all across the board. Everybody.
Hey, the Lord ain't a respecter person, man. You know, contrary to popular belief, the Lord kills every men, women, and children, man. He don't got no respect of person, man. This is the ultimate power we talking about, man. He ain't just all love, no, man. That sounds like some sissified stuff. No, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, is a man of war.
And will cut off man and beast from it. Mm-hmm. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hands of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger.
Hey, in Edom, which is right here where we living in, man. Babylon the Great, Egypt, Sodom. Hey, this place gonna get destroyed, man. The Lord gonna come back and make this place desolate, man.
That's another proven. We're gonna have your ass in slavery, man. We're gonna do unto you as the Lord anger. The Lord anger, it runs deep, man. The Lord said that we're gonna minister terrors unto you, man.
Hey, and like us humans, if somebody offends us and do something treacherous to us, a human wants to get that person back.
Yeah.
But the Lord anger is different. He say, kill the whole family, the dogs, the animals. In fact, sow salt on the ground so nothing could grow there no more. The Lord anger goes farther than us humans, man. He's a terrible power.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, says the Lord power.
You're going to know the vengeance of the Lord when we get you in slavery, man. Slavery is coming to you so-called white people under the rulership of you so-called Negroes, you Latinos, Native Americans. You're going to rule this next coming world, man. You're not going to be out here out here in the slums, cracked out on every drug pill there is under the sun, man. All right? Selling your body as a prostitute, as a male prostitute. All right? You niggas doing that too, man. You niggas out here punking. All right? Being a goddamn big ass sissy, man. You're not gonna be doing that over it no more. All right? You're not gonna be a D boy, a fucking rap nigga, a stepper. That's bullshit, man. You're gonna be dwelled with righteousness, man. Right? You're gonna rule over your oppressor, which is we're starting with these nations, man. We're gonna get these devils back for what they done to us, man. Humiliate us, put us as a byword, proverb. All right?
Guinea pigs.
Right.
Yeah. Test tube babies and all type of shit, man. Totally, I'm talking about this to totally destroyed us mentally, physically, and morally, man. You know? You can see it, pan the camera around, man. You got niggas out here with bald heads like Egyptians, man. We got women out here bald headed like Egyptians, man.
Spray paint on this.
Well, blue hair, fucking red hair, man. You got niggas looking like a bitch, man.
Yeah.
Niggas looking like a goddamn woman out here. Freakazoid. Like the brother say, nigga got that fucking V-neck that stopped right here, man. Right?
Brother said they saw Gadite last night.
Oh, he was freaked out.
Yeah.
This nigga just had the Native American beads on his nipples, man.
Brother, he had a t-shirt about this short with the goddamn bead stuff. Yo, but he was dancing like a fucking woman.
Better crop top.
This man want to know why you call the black another brother a nigga.
What's the word? Niggas in the Bible, man. You know that? Get it. Acts 13:1, man. You don't even know what you yourself probably know what nigga mean. You know what nigga mean? Do you know what nigga mean? Do you know what nigga mean?
But the white man.
Do you know what nigga mean? I ask you a question. Yes or no? Do you know what nigga mean?
Black slave. That's what niggas.
Let's go up the block. It's not for you. It's not for you. Let's go up the block, man. You're just wasting your time. You're wasting your time talking to us. Just moving on, man. Nigga, all about the busting and get disgusted, man. Let's move on, man.
Acts 13:1.
Acts 13:1, man.
This is Acts.
Y'all remember home? What up, home? Y'all remember him last time? Yeah, y'all remember him.
This is Acts chapter 13, verse 1.
The sad thing about it, a nigga question you about a nigga, but I ain't gonna say shit to the white man about the shit.
Right.
But he's so offended and messed up, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas, and Simeon, that were called Nigar.
Read it again. Hey, old school, you listening? Obviously, you're not listening, man. You're doing a whole bunch of talking, you're not listening. Read it again for him.
This is Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Nigar.
That was called nigger. Now let's get it in the Strongs to see what the word nigger really means, man. Nigger.
It says nigger. And it goes into nigger, meaning black. Surname Simeon. You see?
I'm not black though.
You don't understand that? We understand that. Listen, brother, just listen.
I'm not black, I'm brown.
Listen, you're doing a whole bunch of talking, but you're not listening,
All
man.
that is wrong. We not black.
We know that, brother. We know that already. We know that already. Listen.
You don't get it.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
You're not black.
We agreeing with you.
We agreeing with that.
You hear us
I'm brown.
with you?
Hey,
Then let him down.
Huh?
we agreeing with you. Don't you understand it? You're doing a bunch of talking, but you're not listening. Go ahead. You're not listening, man. Go ahead. Goes in the strong. It's in the strong. The strong is in the strong definition. What it also goes back to, man. Yeah, come up here real fast.
It says strong. It says of Latin origin, black, nigger. A Christian, nigger.
The true Christians were niggas. They was black. They were people of color. That's all we saying. Now give me here right here.
This is Acts 11 and 26. And remember in Acts 13 and 1, it said at Antioch.
We're gonna read it again. Read that one for him. We're gonna go back to that for him so he can hopefully he can understand.
This is Acts 11 and 26. And when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch.
Same place, Antioch. Go ahead.
And it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the church and taught much people. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch.
So the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch. Now let's fast forward back. Read it again.
This is Acts chapter 13, verse 1.
The Christians was first called Christians in Antioch. Go ahead.
Now there were in the church that was Antioch.
At Antioch, again. Go ahead, hurry up before they come.
Certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that were called nigger.
They were called nigger. So nigger is in the Bible. Because why? The people of the Bible were people of color. That's why we got horns on this devil, because the Lord never looked like that. All right? The Lord never looked, he looked like that in the Bible.
I agree with that 100%.
All right? No, he good. He should know that. 2023, going to 2024, you should be ashamed of yourself. You don't know the Lord look like that. Right. You still thinking the Lord look like this guy?
I never thought it looked like that.
No, I can say when I was
This guy right here.
I thought he looked like that because that's what they were showing. White people showing. Right. But I learned different. Right. Getting knowledge.
That's what you gotta deal with down here. Oh shit. Niggas just busting it open on the goddamn shit, man. Oh. Go ahead, brother. You had the other one?
Pretty sure.
You were holding something else.
Oh, yeah, but it's going on.
You got brother holding something?
I got the one. Nah, he had got
Yeah, go ahead.
Amos 9 and 13.
Yeah, hold that one up there. You won't burn out.
Bang it up. Hey, all right. The book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. Ties right into the spirit. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
One more time. Bible shop.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies.
And who dead bodies? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. Your dead bodies, spiritually,
Right.
all right, was going to lie in the streets of what?
Yeah, shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Because you fast forward to this present day, you niggas don't know what's your nationality. You call yourselves black, African Americans, all right? You're spiritually dead. When it comes to any source, you gotta have a source. And our source is supposed to be your Habashim Yabashad. You don't have a source. That's why you lie dead, man. You're just dead, man. All right? And it goes into it says, lie in the streets of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. That's America, man. All right? This is the same nation here that upholds all the different deities in the ways of the
All the customs and everything.
of the customs of old, man. You ever wonder why you have the Super Bowl? And you got Roman numeral numbers?
Yeah.
Because of Rome. Greco-Roman Empire.
Look at on that wheat truck.
Yeah. You ever wonder why? You ever wonder why is the Audi symbol has them four circles?
Yeah.
Go back to the Roman and Greco-Roman Empire. You ever seen Bentley?
Yeah.
You got the Bentley shield.
Yeah,
that goes back to the Babylonian Empire, man.
With the wings on it. Yep.
With the wings. Let's go back to Babylon, man. I mean, yeah, the Babylonian Empire.
I think the Starbucks lady, she go back to Babylon too.
Yeah, all this shit, man, here goes back to Babylon and Rome. All right? It goes back to some what happened? All right.
Superdome, call it the Caesar Superdome.
Yeah, even out here they call it the Caesar Superdome. They got a picture of Caesar with the wreath on his head, man.
They recently renamed.
This is Rome all over again.
And then they have the Roman arena where they let them fight.
Yeah.
It's Rome. Rome never died.
Yeah.
Rome just
revived
over here.
We ain't real. Yeah, because look, everybody's cool with the modern day what's going on. We ain't ran Roman tokens no more. We ain't ran the reef no more. But the same thing, the same custom still applies. Man, same thing that's going on. Why is it when we go down to Washington, all those buildings with the Washington linemen have what? Yeah. Roman pillars. Look like Rome, man.
Yep. The baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Cleopatra. You know what did Cleopatra? Mark Antony.
Yeah.
She messed around with Mark Antony. It's right there.
Yeah. Right? She ran the help for protection after Caesar died.
Yeah. I got three stuff. Yeah, look.
I like this, man.
This is throughout America. This is down there in Texas. Moody Gardens. Pyramids. It still hold the customs of the ancient worlds, man. All right? This is U of H. Oh, this is in Las Vegas. Yeah. Let me go back over here. This is in Washington D.C. This is a phallic symbol. This is a giant penis, man. All right.
They got Memphis, Tennessee, and Memphis is the name of an ancient place.
I'm from Mississippi. I'm from the Delta.
Delta.
Okay.
I'm from Belzoni, the heart of the Delta.
The Delta Nile. It all go back.
It all go back to Africa.
Look at
Which I'm gonna say this too, brother. We're not from Africa though. As a people, these people on the side, we're really from the land of Israel. They lied to us about that. I got books I can bring it out too. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna get it cooking.
Elder, can I bring this up?
Hey, bring it up.
Cut. Yeah, this is This is Revelation, the 13th chapter, and I'll start at the 11th verse. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth," which is talking about America. "And he had horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon." So he had horns like a lamb. A lamb has horns, right? Now those horns represent it goes back to the ancient pagan Roman Empire. You had two groups. You had the plebeians and you had the patricians in the ancient Roman Empire. Now, what does it represent today? It represents the Democrats and the Republicans. The plebeians, no, excuse me, the patricians were the rich, and the plebeians were the regular people. Okay, so were the poor. So that's why you got the Democrats and Republicans to the same very day, which goes back to the pagan Roman Empire, man. Okay, all right. It says, Salakia. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon." So here it is. The Democrats supposed to help the people, right? They're supposed to bring out legislation to help the people, allegedly. The Republicans supposed to build back up America for the people, but then they spake as a dragon. Meaning, now a dragon goes back to what? Cruelty. That's why the government brings out all this legislation to go against the actual people, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they bring out all these laws to go against what the people want, to take the liberties away from the people, man.
I mean, what they do is the one to give them bread and circus to forget about
Right. Just like in Rome. It's with the Roman arenas, man. Same thing.
That's why every time, all throughout the year, all 4 seasons, they're giving you soccer, they're giving you hockey, they're giving you basketball, they're giving you football, they're giving you dating shows.
Right.
All right?
Right.
They're giving you all this shit to keep your mind off the bills they're passing for to take your liberties away.
Yeah,
man.
that's right. That's right.
You know?
It says, let me see where we at. 12, right here. Yeah, I got it. It says, "A dragon is known for cruelty and is known for wisdom, intelligence." Okay. It says, "And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him," which is what it's talking about, the Roman Empire, man. Okay. The ancient pagan Roman Empire. That's what America is, man. It's the rebirth of the ancient Roman pagan empire, man. That's like the brother showed me the building up there. That building right there.
That's it. Yeah, you gotta get that.
Yeah, man, this shit, that ain't no Roman architecture, man. Go to New York. Go to Wall Street. That's nothing but Rome, man, all over again, man. And in many other states.
That's the St. Louis baseball stadium.
Yeah, it's a stadium.
Like the Roman,
right, goes back. It looks like a Roman arena, man.
Yeah, even the Chicago Bears, shit like that. On both sides of the Chicago Bears stadium, look like that with the pillars, the white pillars and shit.
Yeah.
That's what you feel. Yeah.
I got something for the elder too, though. This is we went over it last time. This is First Maccabees, chapter 8, verses 13. It says, "Also that whom they would not help to a kingdom, they reign, and would again they displace finally that they would greatly exalt. Yet for all this, none of them wore a crown."
Right. None of them wore a crown on their head like the other kingdoms before them. Because we go into the book of Daniel, it talks about, it compares these heathen nations, these kingdoms as beasts. Okay? You know?
Yes.
But this particular beast, this particular kingdom, they didn't put crowns on their head like the nations before them, man.
Right.
Okay? That's why the scriptures say they were diverse from all the other beasts. They were different from all the other beasts, man. So none of them will put a crown on their head. Like, that's how Yahweh set it up in the earth, man. You have a king, okay? A crown is placed on his head. His son is the prince. And when the king dies, and the prince becomes the king, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth, and so on. Go ahead.
It says, "For yet all this, none of them wore a crown, or were clothed purple, to be magnified thereby.
Right.
Moreover, how they had made for themselves a Senate house.
Up there and up.
There you go.
The Senate House in America. The Senate House, and then when you go inside one of their buildings out there on Washington, D.C., the Capitol Hill, they got the two fascias on each side, man. The fascias is a bundle of sticks with the axe on it. That goes back to Rome, man.
And you see how you said Capitol Hill? During the time of Paul, you remember he went to Mars Hill?
Yeah, right.
All right,
Exactly.
and that was in the Roman Empire.
Right.
That show you we're all under that dragon that's been healed.
Yep.
America is the beast that was healed, reincarnated in this modern day time, man.
Right.
It says wherein 320 men sat daily consulting a way for the people.
And they actually called it the Senate. But why do they call it Senate? Because they got it from Rome, man. Because America is the rebirth of the Roman Empire. Go ahead.
Right, and it says, to the end they might be well ordered.
Right.
And it says, in that they committed their government to one man every year. Down here in America, they do it every 4 years.
Every 4 years, but it's the same concept.
Yeah, same concept.
Because it's supposed to be a king, man. There's supposed to be no goddamn president, man. Okay?
Showing you this is a corporation.
It's a corporation. This ain't no. Yeah, you got a president, you got a vice president, you got a secretary. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing but Rome all over again.
Like my man Jordan Maxwell and Houston Mullins say, you can elect a president, but you can't select a president.
Right.
He's already selected for you.
Yep.
10 years, 20 years in
10
advance,
in
man.
advance. Yep.
All right? And you deadheads go out here and vote. You're picking your lines and where you sign and shit. That's already decided for you, man.
And them debating and going at each other's neck.
It's all
That's all a show for the
political theater.
Political theater.
This is what they did in Rome. They had women in the Roman Empire, like Nancy Pelosi. She would be in Rome back then with a Roman toga, debating.
Yeah,
you know, sitting up there giving speeches and shit. The same shit going on, man. All right, let me finish it out though. It says in that they would commit their government to one man every year who ruled over all the country, and that all were obedient to one, and that they were neither envy nor emulation among them.
Yeah, because it's all based off of witchcraft. Because before they chose the emperor, they would go to an augur. Okay? All right, an augur is basically like a witch back in the Roman Empire.
Inauguration.
Right.
Like a high priest or something.
An inauguration, right. Instead of a coronation, which is supposed to be the deal. You're supposed to coronate somebody. You're not supposed to, I said coordinate. You're supposed to coronate somebody. You're not supposed to inaugurate anybody, because that's witchcraft, man.
Yeah, which means stand with the demons.
Yes, yep, stand in place of a witch.
You said the Oracle?
The oracle.
Yeah, you remember on the movie 300?
Yeah.
Right? That's the Greeks. That's what
that's the Greeks. Yep.
You remember before they had to go to war, he had to go to the oracle?
Yeah, to go to the oracle. Right. That's the same thing how they selected their emperor. Yeah, they were witches. Yep. Same thing they do here in America. They have a satanic ritual.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see, I done seen him read this right here at the
They read their apocrypha. Yep.
They extended, like even your boy Barack Hussein Obama. I forgot what happened back then with him when he was at his inauguration. You know, his time he was standing with the demons, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, that's what they do. And you people think everybody, all the politicians against each other. Hey man, they have a amongst politicians and lawyers, they have a big ass birthday party where all of them go celebrate the birthday of Apple Pike.
Yeah.
Apple Pike was the grand wizard of masonry, man.
Yeah.
And all of them get in one room and celebrate this man's birthday, man. So you tell me what's going on. We said in his book, Morals and Dogma, he said masonry is witchcraft, man. And I ain't talking about you low life piece of shit niggas in Prince Hall masonry. You just a bunch of fanboys.
Yeah, you bunch of fan. Yeah.
You a bunch of fanboys. The real warlocks and men that deal with that are the Yorkshire and the Scottish Rite Masons, man.
Yeah.
Them the real witches, man. You niggas in there, you wearing your pendants and your rings. You got the shit on your truck. You niggas is full of shit, man.
Yeah.
Half you niggas is big, bloated, and out of shape. You don't know what the hell going on, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're right. Because you got higher masons, man.
That's got ranks in there.
You got something called speculative Masons, man.
Yeah.
That's way up there with Esau, man.
And they don't even let the ones know on the bottom what the fuck is going on.
Right,
You know
exactly.
Case in point. You Prince Hall Masons, you can't go to the Scottish Rite.
No, you can't.
You can't go to the Yorkshire, but they can come to your shit though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it show you it's even segregation in that shit,
That's
man.
That's right.
But you niggas was doing the same thing in the Roman Empire. You niggas wanted, just like they got fraternities, they got the Skull and Bones. That's why you niggas made Prince Hall Masons, man. You niggas wanted the same thing like Esau. You boule niggas, you wanted your same fraternities like Esau. Yep. And the same shit was happening in the Roman Empire with you niggas. Because you wanted to get in with the rulers.
Right, and what the scripture say? Since we have left them, we have had much sorrow.
Yeah.
So you niggas join with you join with the Greeks. You join with Ptolemy. You know what I'm saying? To do all that wickedness, man. You know, but the Most High had saved righteous men, man, that wasn't going to join with the goddamn fucking heathen, man. Okay, all right. That's why the scripture say I have 7,000 men that have not bowed the knee to Baal, man. And those are the men of the Lord, man. 7 just means completion. You know?
Which, I'm going to say this. Going back into the Roman Empire under the different generals, you niggas was all into all. You was everything in the.
Yeah.
You was in everything, man. You was police officers. You was in the fraternities. What happened with Matthew? Matthew was a guy that was high up in the empire, man. All right.
Oh, Moses.
Moses too.
Moses was in the house of Pharaoh, man. He gave all that bullshit up, man.
Yeah.
Served Yahweh, man.
Yeah, it brother got some literature real fast. Something good.
All right,
so you the same people, man. All right, go ahead.
All right, this is the Jewish diaspora in the Hellenistic period. All right, and it reads.
Read that one first.
All right, the Hellenistic diaspora was, for the most part, a volunteer movement of Jews into the Hellenistic kingdoms that created the Jewish presence outside of Judea. We'll skip down. Some of the Jews came to Egypt voluntarily as mercenaries, and they were subsequently used by the Ptolemaic rulers to defend the throne against the local population. Some came because they were attracted by Hellenistic culture. A few were coerced into coming to Egypt by false promises of riches. Jews as Greeks, speaking non-Egyptians, having the official rank of Hellenic, could attain practically all positions under the Ptolemies. Some Jewish communities existed in other communities and cities, such as the city of Antioch in Syria under the Seleucids, and the Jews in Babylon who chose not to return from exile. It was especially in the city of Alexandria that Judaism and the diaspora flourished.
It says, you Negroes held rank under Ptolemy's empire, man. You held rank all throughout the different Roman empires, man. Same thing applies today. You niggas are in the mix.
I got something to back up what you just read. This goes hand in hand with that article the brother just brought up. This is an Israelite that did exactly what that article said. This is Tiberius Julius Alexander. Tiberius Alexander was an Estrian governor and general in the Roman Empire. Born into a wealthy Jewish family of Alexandria, but abandoning or neglecting the Jewish religion, he rose up to become the second procurator of Judea. So he was born an Israelite. And his parents taught him the Israelite way to live, and they say he abandoned it to conform to that he was Hellenized. So he could rise up in power and become, like the brother say in that article.
And they were vicious too.
He wanted to be a Roman. He wanted power. He wanted to do what they were doing.
I think that's the nigga that helped the Romans take us down too, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He knew strategized warfare.
And Alexandria was in Egypt too, right? Yeah.
That's where they had the library that Ptolemy, I believe, burned down and shit. You know?
Man, just look at somebody like Colin Powell. He'd be a modern day high up Roman general.
Yeah. Like I said, you niggas always rose to the top in all these empires to be down, man. Get down with the program.
Yeah.
right? Not knowing this program that you're trying to get in here is going down, man. All these high ranks you hold up in these buildings, and working for Esau, that shit's gonna come to naught, man. No, you got something? You got the other one I gave? I think you had
I got the Amos one, but I was like,
This is Psalm chapter 110, verse 6. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. Hey, man, shit, the Lord gonna judge among the heathens, man. You know what I'm saying? That judgment is coming, man, with great wrath and great power, man. A lot of dead bodies, man. The Lord gonna catch bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies. The Lord ain't coming back to hold hands, sing and dance, and go la 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 bamba and shit like that. No, man. The Lord doing his talking right here, right now, man, through his men that he got set up on the highways and hedges, man, throughout the whole globe, man. So the Lord doing his talking right now. So when he come back, ain't gonna be no talking. It's gonna be straight action.
And the Lord say, behold, the Lord will come with fire and his terror like a whirlwind. And they say, behold, the Lord coming to do a little chit chat or talking like that. Yeah, you read Isaiah 16, 15, 16. All right.
The Lord doing his talking right now through his men. This is how the Lord talk, man. This is how the Lord bring things up, give prophecies and stuff, man, through his men. So hey, man, the Lord doing the talking right now. Sooner or later, it's about to get cut off, man. The word about to get cut off. Hey, Isaiah, Isaiah 55:8, I believe it is. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, man.
What's going on there is the curtain, the last call has been called out, man. Yep. The curtain is finna close, man, on his words. Right? We're not gonna be out here for decades, 80-some fucking years, man. It's not gonna happen like that, man.
Right.
What's finna happen? The Lord's finna make his men go in, man. And then he's gonna cut on the green light for a lot of things that happen in society. Right? Case in point, which we noticed this devil is trying to plan another lockdown. Another lockdown happened here. What's this being out here? What's this being out here, man? What's this cuss you so-called Negroes out trying to tell you your nationality, which you're not listening to anyway. So we all for it, man. We all for the Lord doing this.
This Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is the high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
One more time.
All right, Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time.
Knowing the time. With knowing the time, you know that this is the very end. Going into 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. You see uproars of the people. You see earthquakes. You see things happening. Those are nearly signs of letting us know of the high times that we're in, man. The very last seconds of time. Go ahead.
That now is the high time to wake up out of sleep. And I brought that out because the brother was going into Negroes is not considering we about to go into another lockdown and stuff. All right. Hey, if you don't wake up now and you don't get it this go round, you done. All right. When the Lord is about to close the doors on that spiritual ark, man.
Yeah. Okay. In many like Apostle Tahar would say, when this happens, man, millions on top of millions of Israelites are gonna die, man. Gruesome deaths, man. Okay, go ahead.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
It's nearer than when we believe, man. Right? Redemption of our nation, redemption of the prophets and teachers. It's serious, man. We're gonna get redemption to be the next ruling class, the next rulers of this world. All right? With all power and dominion. Who wouldn't want that, man? Right. To rule these nations with rigor work, man. Labor. To rule the planet Earth with justice and righteousness, man. Who wouldn't want to do that? Only a nigga wouldn't want to rule, man. Because a lot of you niggas out here ain't got ruling class mentalities, man. Like the other pickle nose nigga talking about, why y'all saying nigga? Hey, man, just go up the block, man. You don't get it. Right? But we you definitely want next, man. We got next already, man. It's already, it's already written in the book. We got next.
We on deck.
Yeah, we on deck, man. Okay, I got you. Oh, let him go. He had this for y'all.
This is just backing up what I had said. I said Isaiah 55:8, but it's Isaiah 55:6.
Yes.
This is Isaiah 55 verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh while he may be found.
And how you find the Lord? By coming out here on the highways and byways, finding his men. This is why he may be found, because at some point the Lord's gonna pull his men from all these highways and byways. You're not gonna be able to access the Lord, access this word, man.
Kill the internet.
That's another thing. He's gonna kill the internet.
The government got a thing inside of the system where they got the kill switch button.
Yeah.
They're gonna pull the plug on the internet. They wish the internet was never created because it revealed, exposed who the fuck he is and his plans and agenda.
When the Rockefeller said that, he said the worst invention we ever created was the internet.
Yeah, the internet was originally created for the military, man. Just as many other things were created for the military, but they found a way to do what? Make money off it. Right? And what happened? The Lord done that, man. According to Psalms, the 19th chapter, it talks about the internet, man. Yep. The line has stretched forth throughout the earth. So we are part of a wildfire of truth that happened throughout the whole earth, man. Now you got brothers all over the world preaching in the name of Yahweh Shai, man. Giving double honor to the true men who need the double honors, man. Which is the apostles of GMS, man.
Right.
All right. They hit that internet in 07, man, and it's been on ever since.
On fire.
All right. Truth has been flourishing throughout the earth, man. Wait,
it says, "Call ye upon him while he is near."
Come on, man. Go ahead, brother. One more time. Just read it again.
All right. Just Isaiah 55 verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
This is the time to call upon him, man. You can't be out here like this nigga, this black Bruce Lee that just passed, looking at the sign, read some shit on the go, man. You got to be about this, man.
Or the other guy that came up here, I agree about that with the Roman Empire. As soon as you said we weren't Africans and we were Israelites, he took his ass back to the tribe.
Yeah, he took his ass back.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Look at that. That nigga might be a Hamite. Look at that nigga, man.
Black, ugly, black nigga, black. Nigga, look at that black mom. And the elder big guy was reading to him, and he just walked his ass over.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, man.
Niggas like that, your time is short, man. We're living in a time of judgment. Everybody that reject this word, Luke the 10th chapter say, those that reject you rejected me, and those that reject me reject him that sent me, man. All right? And my great king in Luke 19th chapter, he say, bring them hither and slay their asses before me. When you reject this doctrine, man, your judgment is going to be a grievous death, man. You got to put yourself out?
Yes. Ezekiel 3, back up with the brothers. Ezekiel 3, 25 and 26 says, but thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth.
This is what the Lord's going to do to the men of the Lord. He's going to make our tongue cleave to the roof of our mouth. But we're not going to be out here preaching to you niggas, man. Telling you the name of the Lord. Telling you your tribes that you're from. Giving you literature on the Roman and Greco-Roman Empire. How this. We're not going to be out here too long, man. You need to get it while it's hot. Get it while it's good, like the brother said, man. This is something that this is just for a moment. After this is going to be the green light of destruction, chaos, and mayhem happening, man. Wish we had the break of that. We had the break of that happening, man. We had I'm gonna say this. We had any moment now type of vibe throughout America, man. Any moment now. Any moment we can go out through the week, working and hustling and bustling, running that rat race. Economy crash. Things happening. Boom, 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 boom. Because this thing gonna happen like a domino effect. Right?
Yeah, that's right. And back what we were saying about the economy crashing. You could be looking forward to something catastrophic happening in the earth that's gonna implement this central bank digital currency in the coming months, man. All right. They calling it a great reset for a reason. The crash is coming. It's gonna change the whole trajectory of everything that's out here going on in America.
Really, July.
Yep, July.
I want to see what's going to happen in July when this Fed now hits the economic system, man. And how everybody going to go to scrambling. A lot of these people going to go to scrambling, getting down. All these little Get this little small business. That's a small business right there.
Yeah.
Selling fake weed candies and shit. They want to get down with the system.
Yeah,
He calls it all both small and great, rich and poor. You want to get down with the program.
Calls.
Yeah, meaning you have to take that RFID chip, which is the market of beast.
Ultimately.
Yeah. Ultimately, if you want to be a part of the Internet of Things, if you want to be a part of the system.
The system,
I got a scripture right there.
That's why you say he causes.
Oh, I said it's key
You're not going to be able to get your daily bread or sustenance. You're not going to be able to live. So he's going to force your hand.
Read that word causes.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, I got something. Yeah, this is Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. All right? So there's going to come a time where Yahweh, he's going to pull his prophets off of the street corners, man. He's going to pull his teachers and his prophets and his apostles, man, and his elders back off of the street corners, man. You know? And of course, because of why? Because we're not going to be teaching forever. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're going to be in the kingdom. Look, you Israelites, you're the Israelites. And we ain't going to be doing that, man. There's a time for everything. Okay? And the time for teaching and prophesying is going to come to an end. And then that's when all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, that's when you're going to want to get the truth, man. But it's going to be too late. You're not going to be able to find the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Like the scriptures say, there should be cry for wine. I mean, there should be a cry for wine in the streets, man. Wine represents the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And people going to be, you seen the Israelites? Why? Because all hell going to be breaking loose, man. People going to want answers, but it's going to be too late. You got to get this now. All right? And only the men of the Lord are going to get this truth, man. Okay?
Yep.
It's
a lot in that thing. Like, yeah, I leave. I'm trying to get the meat, make one thing out of something.
Till then, to the family of the word, we ought to come out here and do this work, man. On the highways and byways, you know? All right? And all those that left this truth, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai takes no pleasure in you, man. You see what I'm saying? So if you putting your hand to the plow and you take it off, that's it, man. You know? So if you left this word, if you left coming out in the highways and byways doing the work, hey, that's it for you, man. That's why the scriptures say those that don't know beat them with few stripes. Those that do know beat them with many stripes. So it's going to be extra hard on you, man.
See, a lot of you cats, you get caught up in the whole hyphenations of GMS, being an abandoned GMS.
Yeah, like that means something. That don't mean nothing, man. Yeah. GMS was set up just to separate the apostles from all the other Israelite groups that's out there, man.
Yeah, you're still supposed to go teach. It's about Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right. That's what it's about.
Right, you make it out of a group thing.
Yeah.
Or some type of almost gang type shit or something, man. It ain't about that. It's about going to teach. Whether you fell out, whether you got into argument with brothers and shit didn't go your way, you got kicked out.
Well, you got kicked out. Go and teach, man.
Sound doctrine too. Don't go to making up shit, man.
Right.
Remixing and doing your puff daddy shit. Remixing the scriptures, man. You're supposed to keep it the same way you was taught, man.
Keep it simple.
That's your precept. Because I'm gonna say a lot of you cats, you don't even leave no room for error.
Yeah.
Meaning, if you get in tune with the apostles or a man, you burn the whole fucking bread.
Yeah, right.
Not knowing down the line things is reconcile every goddamn thing, man.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. You're gonna put the big head, you're gonna make parody videos and shit. You got time for that, man.
Right. Yeah, that shit is all folly, man.
Yeah, they're trying to put the prophecies out there, man.
That's right. That shit is all folly, man. But you know what? Scriptures tell you that some will not continue in sound doctrine, man.
That too.
But give heed to seducing spirits, man.
Yeah. Doctors of devils.
And doctrines of devils. So listen,
I got it right here.
There's certain men crept in unawares.
Yeah. That one too.
You know what I'm saying, brother? So
feasting without fear.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So you got guys that's coming in truth, but then was meant to get kicked out and then go off and bug out and go off and do their thing, man. You know?
Yeah. You got that, man. You got a lot of bug outs, agents, provocateurs around.
Cops, FBI agents, all that shit in the camps, man.
CIA agents and shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, all you niggas who we talking about, you just getting a dose of scriptures, man. Right. Go back and tell that at Quantico.
Yeah.
He gave me scriptures. He gave me scriptures. He gave me some oil and some beads to rub around my neck.
Yeah. Right.
I'll tell him that, man. And a few incense, man. Go ahead.
All right, this second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works.
Yeah, your works, man.
Yeah.
Well, this is a part of the works right here, what we're doing. Getting it in, man, on the highways and byways, preaching of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, prophesying the downfall of America. All right, because America has a downfall according to the Bible.
Yeah.
Of sound doctrine, man. Go ahead.
Right.
And by faith, whereby you have believed.
That's another part of this thing that you need. You got to have faith, man. You got to have a faith and believe in the things that these scriptures are talking about, man.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, elder, because what do the scriptures say? It says, works, it says, faith without works is dead.
Yep.
You see, so you got to have works,
one
man.
without the other. Yeah.
You got to have one without the other.
Show your faith by your works.
Right, show your faith by your works. That's why we out here, bro, because we fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. We want to get delivered when them nuclear missiles come here to destroy America, man.
Yes.
So when you stop doing the works, putting the plot on, so you don't have no faith.
You don't have
in
no
Yahweh
faith.
Shai.
You
You don't
faith.
believe, man.
Never did believe.
Yeah. You just reprobate silver, man.
Yeah, because Saturday is a day of the world, man.
Day of pleasures.
Yeah.
It's a day of play. You know, your woman been in your ear. You can take me out. You're like, God damn, bitch, shut the fuck up, right? Right, but then Saturday comes out. Yo, let me take this bitch out.
Take the bitch out.
Let me take this bitch out so she stop fucking talking. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch that work Monday through Friday.
Right.
Now she want to let her have
Yeah, right. Where camel showing a camel toe so every man on the planet Earth can see. But Saturday is a day of the world. Okay? What are the men of the Lord doing? We out here prophesying the downfall and destruction of America, which according to the Bible is the daughter of Babylon, which is the Sodom, the spiritual Sodom, because America's all about what? The LGBT community, man.
Yeah.
Okay? The spiritual Egypt. Why? Because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you were brought over here in cargo slave ships and slavery, man. Okay? So America's all these nations in one. All these ancient nations in one, man. And every nation that got the nuclear missiles got their nuclear missiles pointed right here in America, man. Right? Okay? Because like it's prophesied in the Bible, like the scriptures say, what? The arrows in the Apocrypha, matter of fact, get that right clear.
16.
In the Apocrypha, which is a part of the Bible, which the so-called white man took out of it. Because you got brothers that got a Bible that has their Apocrypha in it. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. The second Ezra 16, in verse 13, it says,
yeah, all right.
what the fuck
bro. I didn't pay him no mind.
That's how dudes from Florida be rocking out.
Yeah. Yep.
Miami.
Yep.
Yeah,
There you count it. Second Ezra 16, 13, it says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
Strong as Yahweh Shai's right hand that bendeth the bow. The bow represents what? The silos.
Right.
Go ahead.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp.
The arrows represent the nuclear missiles. Go ahead.
And shall not miss.
And shall not miss. The arrows, which are the nuclear missiles, going to hit every target intended to be hit, which is America, man.
Right.
All of America is going to be destroyed by those nuclear missiles from Russia, from North Korea, from all the nations that have, even America's allies, are going to shoot nuclear missiles over here, man. Yep. That's why the scriptures say, and the beast.
Revelation 17 and 16.
Yeah.
Get it real quick.
Get it?
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 17 and verse 16.
All right.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest.
And the 10 horns represents NATO.
Yeah,
Right.
Right. All nations in the European Union.
Yup.
You got the
EU,
ones like
the NATO and the EU. Yup.
Like Lithuania, okay, all those other Greece, all right, France, all those nations, all right, have nuclear capabilities right now. You even got India, Pakistan, these little lower level
Pakistan got nuclear missiles, man.
All right, America's in trouble. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Yeah, there you go. So even America's out, and why the beast represents EU and NATO and the EU, Europe on the whole. And they shall hate the whore and burn it with fire. The whore represents America. Why does the whore represent America? Because America spreads its democracy and philosophy throughout the four corners of the earth. It's in bed with all the heathen nations. It does business with all the nations, man. Just like a whore, man. You got a woman, she sleeps with every man on the fucking neighborhood, man. She's known as a whore, right?
Yes.
That's America. America's known as a whore, man. All right? And eat her flesh with fire. America's going to be destroyed by all the nations that got nuclear missiles, man. Okay? By fire.
That's right. It's the last little bit on St. 16:13. He says his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ears of the world.
That's right. So can you take a regular bow and arrow and shoot it to China? No, you can't. So it's not talking about a regular arrow. It's talking about the nuclear missiles that it's going to be shot from one end to the earth all the way to the next end of the earth, man. Which are those nuclear missiles? Okay, you got mid-range nuclear missiles, and you got long-range nuclear missiles, man. Them long-range nuclear missiles going to be shot over into America to destroy this whole fucking place, man.
You got them hypersonic missiles that
right. Yeah, you got the hypersonic missiles, man.
Yeah.
That travel at the speed of sound, man.
Yeah. Which proves, according to Revelations, that space of
half an hour. Revelation 8.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, man. How quick those missiles gonna get. Really, it don't take that much because when you look at America, Canada, what's on the other side of Canada? Russia. They're gonna shoot that shit off business.
Right there, man.
Like I said, in 1 hour, it doesn't take no way out like.
And no, you go, and then Russia got them submarines, man.
All surrounding America right now.
All surrounding America, man. Yep. Waiting for that order, man. To shoot up them nuclear missiles. And guess what? Even if they didn't want to shoot the nuclear missiles, guess what? They're gonna be shot off anyway. Because they showed you that should have happened in America when the fucking they had a nuclear missile silo and the fucking shit just started counting down, man.
The angels get in the car.
Yeah, the angels, man. Yeah, the angels like that. Yeah, you know.
Brother.
Yeah, so them nuclear missiles are gonna be shot off, man.
And they are controlled by the Alahayim.
Yeah, that's right.
The angels are controlling this missile.
Yep, that's right.
All right? They have this power come from on high. And the power to shut off nuclear weapons from being shot off.
Right.
They controlling it.
And the Most High Spirit gonna be within those.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep.
Right, brother. Where Scripture tell you in Ezekiel that he gonna make them think that evil thought.
Ezekiel 38.
Yeah. Right. Wait, what did the Most High say? Yahweh say? He said, "Who will not be utterly beaten into powder at his presence, man? The spirit of Yahweh is going to be in them nuclear missiles in that fire to increase it, to make it hotter, man."
Fairness.
Right.
About to come with the fairness.
Fairness that shall fan them.
Yeah.
Right.
Jeremiah the 51st chapter.
What happens when you have a barbecue pit and you blowing into the cold? It's getting hotter.
Yeah, keep it lit.
Which that goes into the angels are going to heat this thing up, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, because I'm fairness is some other nations that got them nuclear missiles, man. Right. And they going to get into the mix, man. Right. They all going to shoot their nuclear missiles over into America to destroy it. Okay? All right? Because it's prophesied that America, a.k.a. Babylon, a.k.a. Egypt, the spiritual Egypt, a.k.a. the spiritual Sodom, is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire, man. Okay? Right.
Yeah.
Some of that.
I got you. Oh, you want to get some more in?
No.
That's it.
I have to bring something back.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, and I'm going to start at verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. Verse 25, the Lord Yahweh hath opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
You might be standing on the level. It's a little. One of those little ones. There you go, right there. Read it again.
We'll start at verse 25. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 25. The Lord hath opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Get that word armory, because it goes into a magazine of weapons. This chiefly the main weapon the Lord's gonna use in the days of World War III, man. All right, when all hell breaks loose, all right, around the world. The nations of the world, according with China, Russia, all right, Iran, Israel,
India,
Pakistan,
Israel,
North Korea. These nations go to war with this. All right. With that, give me that other scripture in Isaiah said this war should be fought with fuel and fire.
Isaiah 95.
Yeah, bring that up. Right. This is what back then what it's going into when the brothers don't get it. Back then, men fought with shields and bucklers, going to war, clinging and shit. But this time, World War III gonna be fought with nuclear missiles, man. And the bulk of those missiles gonna be shot over here in America. And it's gonna destroy this, man. Ain't gonna be no more goddamn Bourbon Street, hand grenades, beads and titties, man. All right? Yeah. You gonna get cooked, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. Bring that up. Yeah,
This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
Yeah, well, I went into confused noise, what? Howling, grunting, clinging to swords and shields. That's what they did in the old world. Let's see what's gonna happen in this new world.
And garments rolled in blood.
Men was getting busy. You hit a man with something, you watch the soul leave him, man. You looking at his eyes, man. All right, but guess what? The way the Edomites fight now is from thousands of miles away.
He is
Long
the prince
distance.
of power of the air.
Yeah.
It says,
Go ahead.
but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
This is the burning and fuel of fire talking about. The ICBM nuclear missiles is gonna be shot from in the heavens, man. You seen the movie Terminator? What that is, 2? With Sarah Connor.
It's called Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. She went to that fence and look off. You seen that missile hit the city. Boom.
You seen that wall of fire hit her.
Yeah.
Boom, and turn into goddamn dust.
Jeremiah called
Yeah.
it a destroying wind.
Destroying wind. Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Jeremiah 51:1.
Yep. Destroying wind. Yep. It also showed their mouth, their tongue burn.
Oh,
Zechariah 14 and 12.
Right.
Bring that up. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna cleanse this place from all this wickedness, man. The Lord did it back in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep.
When fire and brimstone came from the heavens, from the Most High. But this time, the new Sodom and Gomorrah is over here in America. This is gonna come from the heavens. These missiles, man. Gonna clean all this bullshit up. All this wickedness. These crackers with their bullshit. Gonna clean this shit up, man.
Yeah. You know, like LGBT community, they're gonna be wiped off the face of the earth by that nuclear fire.
This is known as a cleansing agent.
That's right. Yes.
Fire. All right? The Lord did it in the old times. He told you. I did it in the old times with water.
Right.
This one here is gonna be this one here is gonna be with fire.
And that word "this" is lightly. All the rest of the words were boldly printed. That word "this" was lightly printed. So the Lord meant to say this one is specific about this coming war right here, man.
Right. That was 2 Peter's
Third
2.
chapter.
Third chapter.
Yeah.
The second and third chapter.
This Zechariah.
Go ahead.
This Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Ain't gonna be none of that shit. They ain't gonna be able to help the fire that's coming. Them niggas there, look, you get them. In the truck driving, ready to get the hose out. They can't stop this shit here, man.
Yeah, they damn sure
Keep it in the
They're
middle.
gonna stop that fire.
Right here. I got it in my hand there, y'all.
World War III.
I got it right here.
Yeah, see that? This is what you're gonna be doing, man. You're gonna be Usain Bolting it. Foot the ass, man. It's gonna be foot the ass going on, man. See that looking at this, looking at nigga face.
Hey, that's Isaiah 13th chapter right there. Their face turning to paleness.
Probably an old nigga that same nigga.
Let me get that. Hey, y'all. Pull it up again, y'all can know.
Something happened out here. Something really on fire there, man. There's a big fire there.
We read about that fire now.
Yeah.
Lord about it,
Fire, man. Fire, man. You can't call it away for that shit.
When the Lord say, though it be already killed.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the back of what Yakana was speaking about those faces right there. All right. It's Isaiah 13. There you go. Isaiah 13, verse 6 and 7, it says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. That's what you're looking at right there.
Heart melting, man.
That's scared as hell.
Scared. A lot of you women hearts gonna melt too.
Yep.
All right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Spot on. The Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Where?
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
When these things detonate on the shores of America, that's what they're gonna do to their flesh. It's gonna do what?
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah, so while you out here dotting, midway walking like this, you just gonna be consumed, man. Go ahead.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
So all your little eyeballs is gonna burn away in your eye sockets, man. All right? You gonna combust. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you get Slovakia, which is twofold. It's literally from that nuclear fire, your eyes burning out, your tongue burning out, but it's also the future that Esau sets his plans for, man.
Yeah.
Chip everybody in the earth, to rule the earth, to destroy the nation of Israel, to bring down the population to 500 million, from 6.5 to 7 billion, and shit that they talk. Yeah, and in the future, we're gonna have this, and we're gonna go to other planets, and we're gonna do this, and that's all the shit that Esau wants to happen.
Their house shall continue forever.
Right, that their house shall continue forever, like the brother said, man. So it's twofold. It's talking about literal nuclear fire melting your eyes and your tongue out your mouth, and literal Esau's plans for the future, man. It's all going to be burnt away. It's going to be done away with. Right on.
It says, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah. That's what's going to literally happen to you, man. On the shores of America, when those missiles are being shot off from the ends of the earth, from the ends of the heavens, man. All right? That's what our brother went into it. He went into the twofold part. Even when in the Ecclesiastes says, when you look out of the doors, the windows darkened.
Yeah, darkened.
The future of America is no future. Right? So what's the future of the destruction, man?
Right.
Right? And give me 2 Peter chapter 3.
Yeah, them Jeff and Mutt, them two crackers trying to walk by like we supposed to be intimidated by you so-called white people, man.
I've seen it.
You know, they walk by looking. Fucking for these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, we ain't talking about you so-called white people.
Start at 5.
All right? What do the scriptures say? Thou art my battle axes and weapons of war, and with thee, okay, shall I destroy the nations, man. Saying it verbatim. Okay? You know, so they walk by thinking they're going to intimidate. Wait till Yahweh Shai come, man.
Yeah. Hey, what it say? It wasn't the silent fifth chapter say, the middle of the law will be standing in great boldness.
Yeah, great boldness.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. That's right, man.
We out here on the highways and byways standing in great boldness. Telling you of your coming destruction.
That's right.
In your face.
That's right, brother.
Boy.
Right.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. And it reads, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust.
Which we deal with time and time again. Walking in scoffers, man. Walking in what the Lord says is going to happen in these bad times. Go ahead.
Verse 4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, scoffing about when the Lord's coming back. Which he's coming back, man. Through the will of Yahweh Shem Shai and through the prophecies, you can see that, man. Any spiritual man can see the Lord is on his way, man. All right? Go ahead.
For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of Yahweh the heavens were of. Let me start back up. It says, for this they willingly are ignorant of, that the word of Yahweh the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the waters and in the water.
Which we always go into. This is what we in. We standing in the water. Earth itself around us is a water in the heavens, but the Most High dwell is considered what? A water, man.
That's right.
We breathe something called H2O. Considered the water. Right?
The body itself is made up to 70 to 90% water.
Yeah. But
Verse 6 it says, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perish.
Yeah, that's what me and the elders going to. You see, the Lord destroyed the old world with water. This new world that we live in is going to be destroyed with the fire, man. It's coming from the heavens. Go ahead.
But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store.
Or what?
Are kept in store.
Or kept in store. They're going to say reserved, right?
Reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
Which we're preaching of, man. That reserved day for a lot of you going to get put to death in that day, man. Via ICBM nuclear missiles, was going to be the crowning cherry on top of all destructions, man. All right? You went in, you still got that one about the weapons?
Yep.
I told you to go into that word. We're going to go back to that. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
Yeah, hold that.
Yeah, I got you.
But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
Right, that's why we get into all Esau's wickedness, all the things you've done to us as a people. It was nothing more than a couple of seconds ago, man. Unto us, 40 years ago seemed like a long time. 1,000 years ago, 500 years ago seemed like a long time. But it ain't nothing but a day to the Lord, a couple of seconds, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, that's why His judgment is going to be that much more furious against you, Edomites, man, against you, the wicked of our people. Right, go ahead.
The Lord, verse 9, it says, the Lord is not slacking concerning His promise, as some men count slackness.
The Lord ain't coming back. I'm going to be dead and gone by the time that happens, man. With our grandfathers, uncles.
I never see it.
Yeah,
my grandchildren go through that.
Yeah, the niggas at the corner store be saying, all right? You come to the day of the Lord, it's slackness, man. Like it's never going to happen. Even the things that coming out of my mouth, you kind of has no value, man. But it's value in what we're saying. We're talking about the promises of the Lord. Go ahead.
But it's long suffering to us, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. If
possible. That's the reason why we're out here. To repent, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. All right? When we're really at this point, we're preaching to the elect. We're not preaching to the whole house of Israel. We already know that the bulk of you niggas is not going to get it. All right? You're just not going to get it. Go ahead.
Verse 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Right. It says the day of the Lord ultimately is going to come as a thief in the night to a lot of you, man. But you're not looking for that, man. You're looking for the America to keep going on. You can keep bullshitting and doing your thing. That's why it's going to come as a thief in the night. Because a thief doesn't announce when he's coming. That nigga just come, ski masked up. The pistol got the duct tape around the shit. He got the whole get up ready to take you out, take your goods. So the Lord coming back, man. Right. Go ahead.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Read that part again. Go up a little more. One line.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
This is what's gonna cause that, man. Not 5,000 watts of subwoofers. All right. All right. Not no other type of bullshit. This was gonna cause that noise, that great noise, man.
Yeah, they made that stupid ass movie called Armageddon with Bruce Willis. Where they had some kind of rocket that had a nuclear thing on it, and he might so-called save the day on it and shit. Yeah, with Bruce Willis, called Armageddon.
Yeah, I ain't even see it.
Yeah.
What the fuck you filming for, man? This motherfucker here playing games. Y'all just a bunch of weirdos out here, man. You can't step to a man like a man. You out here like this, just walking by like a goddamn coward that you is, man. I'm talking about him right there. That fat fuck. Go ahead, man.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
You're doing weird shit, man. Go ahead, brother.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Yeah, the earth and the work that there is to be burned up, man. Which goes into Joel, the 2nd chapter. Joel told you what's gonna happen when those missiles drop. First and foremost, it's gonna be like the Garden of Eden, and after when they detonate, it's gonna be like a desert, man.
A desolate wilderness.
Yeah, desolate wilderness, man. Everything that in your presence burned to a crisp. Go ahead.
We know in that 2 Peter.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay,
you got more to go. You read all the way to 12.
Verse 11. Seeing then Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye be to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Read that again. Read it again.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation?
Seeing that all these things are happening, man, that the missiles gonna destroy, melt everything with fervent heat. Should you be a scoffer right now? Should you be a nigga that's somewhere in the crib, chillaxing, bullshitting? You in the truth, and out of the truth, you just nah. You should be a guy that's on your shit, man. Hoping for salvation, man.
And then when you go into that word conversation, it goes into mannerism. You know, your conduct. How you
anastrophe. It goes into the word anastrophe, which means your behavior, the rest of your conduct. But you gotta have that too, man. You can't just be a fucking wild man in the truth, man. You gotta have some type of discipline about yourself, man.
And godliness.
Yeah, and godliness, man.
Verse 12. It says, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, the elements gonna melt. And get a picture of the elements. Everything you see is a part of the elements here that's gonna be melted with fervent heat when those missiles drop, man, and detonate.
Yeah, people too.
People too.
People too.
Yeah, they all in the part of that, man.
Yeah, they're all part of the elements.
I'm talking about over 1 million degrees Fahrenheit coming out of those missiles, man. Watch that dude right there, man. He up to some bullshit. Pass it with some bullshit. This one right here with the khaki pants on. Watch it. He up to some bullshit, man. This dude coward shit, man.
Getting red and deep.
Okay. Then when you twist their head off like a goddamn bottle top, there's something wrong with you, man. But you be doing shit. So go ahead. What you had? You were holding.
Yeah, read the scripture again.
You the other scripture. Get the word.
I got it right here.
Okay, you got it. Just read the scripture again.
All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 25. The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Which we went into is ultimately the top chief weapon is what? The ICBM nuclear missile, man. All that, really the Lord did all that, man. Created it, man. Go ahead.
It says, for this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Which is ultimately America is the land of the Chaldeans, man. The chief house of all wizards and witchcraft, man.
Yeah, yep.
Right? Like,
that word all armory.
Watch him, because he at the fucking window right there. Them niggas be throwing bottles, doing all type of shit.
Yeah.
Serious shit.
Yeah.
Brother, we ain't worried about it, you know?
He doing shit, man. But go into the word, huh?
See, brother, what you gotta understand is, look, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh set us up to come out of here to prophesy against this place, man. For the destruction and downfall of the so-called white man, downfall of America. So yeah, of course, we get all kinds of shit out here, man. Of course, we'll get the so-called white man angry. You're gonna get 2/3 of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans angry, man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So of course, Esau is mad. Why? Because he don't want to lose his rulership, man. You know? Because right now, we're at the bottom of the totem pole, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? You know? And here it is. We out here telling the so-called white man he's going into slavery under Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai and the Lord's chosen people, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So yeah, of course. Esau don't want to rule his rulership, but guess what? He's going to lose it regardless, man.
Yeah.
You know? And there's nothing he can do about it. No matter what he does, man. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Get that word right there. Oh, go read it one more time.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and 25. The Lord Yahweh hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Now we're going to get the word armory right here. See what it said?
It's that word armory. H214 Osar. It says storehouse, store, supplies. Magazine of weapons.
Yeah, got a magazine of weapons. You niggas talking about y'all got the glizzy. Y'all the big steppers. No, the Most High is the biggest stepper of them all, man. All right.
Magazine of weapons.
Yeah, he got the magazine of weapons, man. A full extended clip of the bitch, man. Right, the Lord got the weapons of all weapons that's gonna be shot from the heavens.
Yes.
It's gonna be used to take down Esau, Edom, and the nations, man.
Yep.
All right. Now, you got any more?
I appreciate it.
I think we're gonna get a couple more. We're gonna get out of here, man.
This Isaiah 42, I'm gonna start at 13.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
This Isaiah 42 and 13. The Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
One more time,
This verse, Isaiah 42 and 13. The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
Yeah.
He shall cry, roar.
Give me that sign. Yahweh sign. Now read it again. Give
This
me
Isaiah 42 and 13.
15.
It says the Lord.
Isaiah 63.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
The Lord is not coming back to hand out, all right, flowers, all right, a bucket of KFC chicken, all right,
Lollipops,
and butterflies, man. The Lord, the one that you know as Jesus Christ, which his real name is Yahweh Shai, which is a so-called black man. He's coming back to wage war. All right, this is King James Bible, brother. Go ahead. I'm trying to see what type of Bible King James. Go ahead.
He shall cry, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies.
He shall prevail against his enemies. Guess what? His enemies are who? Starting first and foremost, the so-called white man. Yeah. All right? All nations that are in league with him. All right? Are counted as the Lord's enemies. Really, 2/3 too.
Yeah, that's
you counted as the Lord's enemies too.
Get
Haters of the Most High. Go ahead.
It said, I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself.
Now all the wickedness that's been going on, man. All right, all the transformer activity. It's been all this X-Files shit that's been going on here, man. In America. Ooh. You know the song and shit. Come on, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Now will I cry like a travailing woman? I will destroy and devour at once.
Yeah, you're gonna destroy and devour at once. Case in point, America. America's gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right.
By the one you ignorant called Jesus Christ. It's in the Bible. All right, you too.
All right,
y'all too,
okay.
Man.
There you go.
You know, like let's get into it, man.
Yep. You good?
Yeah, I got it. This Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15.
You know.
For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Which the word don't talk about that. Which I'm gonna say this: the Pentagon and the government of this, they're talking about it now. There's a speeding mothership coming to the earth right now. This has been in the media for the last 3 months, right?
Yep.
But then ultimately, this is the chariot of the Lord that's coming, man. Yep. A big, huge mountain, a ship that's just gigantic, man. All right, so big that Ezra himself can even explain the end of it. All right, go ahead.
It says to render his anger with fury and his rebukes with flames of fire.
That's all them laser beams, like the earlier say, beating you in the pilot with those missiles, beating you in the pilot with them laser beams. Like Apostle Gabar said, give you that wappo zappo.
Big wappo zappo.
You niggas just
disintegrates.
Microwaving, man. Yeah. All right, what they call it? They call it some other word. No, that's fine. It's damn, it's gonna tip my tongue. It'll come to me. You know, keep going out.
Disarray. Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh.
God.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai shall be many. Why is the church not preaching to that? Why is Deacon Rib Tips and Pastor Pochop bringing this up in the church, man? Because that's gonna fuck up the money. All right, ribbon rib tips, man. This nigga not talking about that. He's not talking about the big ship that's coming with Yahweh Shai on it, man. To wage war with the world. A real move. The war of the worlds is finna happen. One realm against another realm, man. This is finna happen, man. Right?
Satan is his angels.
Fighting against the Lord and his angels, man.
That's right.
All right? It's not talking about no big nigga with a gigantic horn and spanning that red suit on fighting against the Lord, man. It's talking about the so-called white man.
The baby root.
Yeah. Drinking a root beer. Go ahead.
Keep going on it.
Oh, get my bag. Give me that 63 real quick.
I got it.
Give me that 63.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and verse 1. Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
And where's Basra today? Ultimately, America. America is just like back then. Basra was a chief house, a chief.
City in Edom.
What is it say?
Chief city in Edom.
Chief city in Edom, man. Yeah. So where's the chief city of Edom today? America, man. Right here, the great US of A, man.
Yes, the great city.
And it says, who is this coming from Edom? Coming from what?
Coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra.
Yeah, it's the Lord, man. Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
God, this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
And this is he gonna come? The Lord gonna come looking better than a government check. All right, fresh, clothed down with all white on, man.
Yeah.
Looking good, man.
Yep.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength. Ultimately, is what these chariots, man.
Yep. That's right.
He don't gotta do it. He's just gonna do it, man, because he's the Lord. Yep. All right, go ahead.
Oh, hey, when you read 2nd 13th chapter, say he flew up on it. The Lord standing on top of the chariot, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like that, man.
Like that, man.
With that beard, with that James Heathens look, man. That mean look, man.
Yeah, with his face shining.
Yes.
As it says,
aura.
Wisdom, aura. Wisdom make a wisdom make a wise man shine. Face and shine.
Right. That's right. Where?
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Revelation, I think it's 11.
Say who coming to save? Coming to save the remnant. It's elect. All right. So it's destruction. All right. 2/3 Esau, Edom, all other heathenistic nations, and coming to save his elect, man. All right. So when you read Revelation 11 chapter, it speaks about the remnant were frightened. All right. And then the Lord delivers us just like that, man. All right. 30 minutes to hit, and 30 minutes to get the fuck out of here, man. All right. Isaiah 63 and verse 2. It says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
So remember, just a verse ago, it said he came glorious in his strength, came in white apparel. Now it's saying that he said, why? Ezra's asking him, why art thou red in thy apparel, Lord?
Because all the people he's going to kill, man.
Yeah.
All the people he's going to kill righteously, man.
Yeah.
And it's symbolic. It's not the Lord not.
The Lord not getting.
I'm not
getting come down.
I'm not getting that. The king ain't getting nothing on this.
I ain't doing that, man.
He ain't touching none of this. Look at this shit.
Yeah. That's symbolic of all the people that he's going to kill, man.
Yeah, the brother said in Ezra the 13th chapter,
Yes,
the Lord lifted up. Yeah.
He gave the order, and all the chariots shot out them lasers, man. And burnt everything up, man.
Yeah. When you see the movie Independence Day, you see the bottom. You see the bottom of that the mouth of that chariot open up, and that blast of fire came right out of it. Right. That's where they got it from. Come on. Verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
It's like him that treadeth in the wine press.
Yeah.
Back then, all right, when you wanted to make wine, you used to get in that grape. You put the grapes inside of the barrel, and one person used to roll that shit up and stomp on the grapes. It made the wine pour out the little pour on the side, man. Give me that real fast.
All that stuff got up on his garment.
They got on all that. When you're doing that, the splashing of the grapes getting on your garment. The Lord liking that unto you people's blood that's gonna get on him, man. Right?
The slain of the Lord.
Now give me that. And give me and then you what you do in Revelations 14 and 20. One of you other brothers have to get it. He might not know how to get it. Tell you about that blood, man. About Kaya.
And the blood.
Get Revelation 14 and 20 and get it when it says how long and how deep the flood gonna be. You know what I'm talking about? It's the furlough.
I should know how to get that. It's 180 miles.
Yeah, get it. I mean, I need you to get it. Get it.
Go ahead. You ready? All right, I'm gonna read the rest of it.
Hold on, let them get that.
This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 20.
It's speaking about that wine press, man.
And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse bridles.
Right, and what's the bridle of a horse? The actual back of the horse. You got some horses like you got Clydesdales, you got Belgian draft horses. Them motherfuckers about 8 feet tall, man. All right, so that's how high the Lord locking it into the blood that's gonna pour through the streets of America, man, and it's wrath, man. Right, and the brother gonna get you the significance of the scripture. Now read it again while he getting it.
Revelation 14 and 20. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs.
Yeah, why the church not telling you that, man? Why the Pope, all right, why his ass ain't up there telling you about the furlong of the Lord, man? Tell you how when the Lord come back, he coming back to kick ass and take names, man. Why? We the only ones giving you the straight skinny. The Lord coming back to jack things up, man.
Yes.
And the brother, you got it? One of your brothers got it?
Yeah, I got it. He got it. They done switched it up. I got it.
Yeah, he got it. You got it. No, you got it?
Oh, he got it.
You got it.
Used to say 180 miles.
Well, it don't say 180 miles.
You have to find it.
You gotta search it.
Listen, you gotta find it in you gotta go find it in Bible Hub. On Bible Hub.
Oh yeah, Bible Hub.
On Bible Hub, brother.
Bible Hub. You right. You right.
It's on Bible Hub.
That's where it is.
All right, let me bring out a scripture.
Yeah, bring out a scripture
Get
while they
that.
find it.
Yeah, let me bring out the scripture, Baba Kujar. This is Psalms 139 in the 21st verse. Do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee?
There you go.
And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? Yeah, man, so we hate this world, man. We hate this world that Esau has set up, man. Because they hate Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. And they hate the Lord's chosen people. They hate the prophets of the Lord, man. You know? So, of course, yeah, we hate them back, man. Right? Because they hate Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai by going against every law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High set up in His earth, man. Okay? All right? They got women being over men. They got the LGBT goddamn community. They got GMO food. They got fruits with no seeds in it.
Yeah.
All that's against the law, statutes, and commandments. They don't follow the land Sabbath, man. They just plant and plant and plant and plant and plant. They put chemtrails in the air.
That's why you have all those landslides in Cali.
Right.
They got all those great orchards and stuff, and they don't let the land.
They don't let the land rest.
And
The
they
land
have all those
Sabbath.
landslides.
Right. Which is the land Sabbath, man.
Read it again and he gonna get it what it actually means.
You know what I'm saying? Which is the land Sabbath, man. You goddamn right we hate the so-called white man, man. That's right. 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all you heathen nations, man. Because you hate Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. With your other gods that you praise. Go ahead, brother.
Read that again and then he gonna get it what it means.
This is Revelation 14 and 20. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse's bridle, by the space of 1,600 furlongs.
Let's get what that means.
All right. This is Revelation 14:20 in the NLT. The grapes were trampled in the winepress outside the city. The blood flowed from the winepress in the stream about 180 miles long and as high as a horse's bridle. You can swim in that.
Yeah. And then it goes into another one that says 5 feet deep.
I got it.
All right.
This one says 180 miles equal 950,400 feet.
Yeah. There's another one that says 5 feet deep though.
And it goes in deep wide. But the feet of it, you know, it's 900,000 feet.
He got it. Listen.
This is the Good News translation. Revelations 14 and 20. The grapes were squeezed out in the winepress outside the city, and blood came out of the winepress,
in a flood 200 miles long and about 5 feet deep.
That's what the Lord gonna do when He come back. That's how much blood He gonna minister, pushing out of you people, man. All right? Yeah. And let's go back to that Isaiah 63, man. So you still got it?
Yeah. Isaiah 63. All right. In verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone. Isaiah 63 and verse 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
Yeah. And where you at? What number you at?
Verse 3.
Go down to 4.
God. Isaiah 63 and verse 4.
Go to 5.
Yeah. Isaiah 63 and verse 4.
In that 6, my bad.
All right. Isaiah 63 and verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart.
And guess what? The Lord has had that vengeance in his heart for over 2,000 years, man. To get you Edomites back, man.
Yeah, which is really only 2 days in the spirit world.
Yeah.
So it's still fresh in his mind. Wait a minute. You remember something that happened to you 2 days ago, man. So it's only been a short time in the spirit world. On the earth, it's been 2,000 years. But the spirit world's only been 2 days, man. So it's still fresh on Yahweh Shai's mind, man.
Yeah, all that you've done to him.
All that you've done to him.
Crucifixion, what he done to you, what you done to us, everything is fresh on his mind, man. All right, keep going.
Yep. Verse 5. It's like it. And it says in the 4 states, and the year of my redeemed is come. And I looked, and there was none to help. And I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury, it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury.
You hear that? The Lord gonna make you drunk in his fury when he come back, man. It don't sound like peaches and cream, all right, and a bucket of fried chicken to me, man. That sound like an ass kicking, all right? That sound like a butchering of you people, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Bible said the day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Yeah.
All right. It says, and I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth.
Yeah, and who ultimately, what's the biggest strength of you people? The so-called white man. All right? America. All right? And everything thereof is part of your strength. The Lord's gonna bring that down, man. Everything coming down. Even them space stations, everything this devil got, come down.
Satellites, all that shit.
Coming down with him, man.
Yeah, in Revelation they say that place was found no more in heaven.
Yeah, that's right. Their place is found no more, meaning heaven, their rulership,
right.
man.
Yeah, your rulership, your position in earth, your likability, everything's gonna be come to naught, man. Right? With you with it.
Yeah.
Right? And whoever else with you gonna come down too. Right?
Brother, I got a scripture out when you finish.
Yeah, nigga, I don't got a problem with the so-called. Well, you gotta die, man.
Well, if gay men have 2/3 of Negroes, Latinos, and Americans may have a problem with the so-called white man, but Yahweh Shai does, man. Okay, because he's coming to get revenge, man. All right, this is Revelations 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh for clouds. Talking about the chariots, man. Yahweh Shai is coming on a big giant chariot along with the other chariots and along Michael our angel and the other angels, man. Behold, he cometh for clouds, and every eye shall see him. The whole world will see Yahweh Shai coming on that giant-sized chariot, all right? And they also which pierced him.
There you go.
Hey, man, them dudes are reincarnated back into the earth today, man. Yeah. So he's coming to get revenge on them dudes that put them nails in his hands and his feet, man.
Who's
Pierce him on the
right
side.
now? Yep.
Pierce him on the side.
Yeah, pierce him on the side, man. He's coming to get revenge. He's going to meet them dudes personally, man, by putting their asses to death.
Right.
It says, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. And that word kindred is 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
You know what's crazy too, Zaquan? You know how in the movies always it'd be a villain. They thought the nigga was dead.
Yeah.
Thought they killed him and
And
shit.
and he comes back
He
for
comes
revenge.
back.
That was
might have
shot.
the might have the niggas flash back to that day.
Flashback.
When he did all that shit to him, man.
That's right.
Hey, remember me?
That's sick, dog.
Yeah. Get him out of there. You know something? Yeah, run it. You got it.
This is Luke 19:27, and it's in red letters, so it's Yahushua speaking. But those mine enemies, which were not that I should reign over them.
We're going to end it on 2 Ezra 13 chapter. Go ahead. Those my enemies that I should not reign over.
Luke 19:27. But those mine enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some dudes that don't want to bow down to Yahweh Shai when that time comes, man. When he comes on the earth, you know, you still gonna have rebels amongst the 12 tribes of Israel, man. They ain't gonna, no, I worship this and that. Nope. I don't want to be an Israelite. I just want to stay in my wickedness. Yahweh Shai gonna say, bring them before him and slay them, man.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. And those my enemies. So Yahweh Shai, Yahweh got enemies, man.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. There's a lot of them. You gotta go, man.
That's right.
Like even after America destroyed, still gonna have wickedness going all over.
Yeah. That's right. Yep. That's right.
The Lord gonna got a controversy with you personally. That means the Lord really hates you. Bring him right here, kill him right in front of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I thought you'd never ask, Lord. That's right. For real.
We're gonna end it on this right here.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 13, starting at verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heavens to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
That goes into being the elder said back then, early in the lesson. Satan angels gonna fight against the Lord and his angels, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a war in the heavens.
Right.
It's gonna happen, man.
Right.
Which they gonna think to subdue Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven. I could not.
See, like that picture on the bottom, the Independence Day ship is gonna be something similar to that, but bigger, man. All right. Read it again. What Ezra said.
But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not.
So what Ezra was saying was, I was looking for the vantage point at the end of that ship. I just couldn't see it, man.
Yeah.
It just went on forever.
Yeah.
It's gonna stop.
It's not gonna stop. That's how big it's gonna be, man.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid.
Them same soldiers, them same host of armies, Pakistan, Iran, all those armies that was so ready to fight him. What did it say it's gonna be?
Were so afraid and yet durst fight.
Yeah, durst fight because he's gonna make them fight him, man. Them niggas gonna be shaking in their boots. Oh my God, what is that? You think there's aliens and shit? The three-finger niggas, you know.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be that, man. Yeah. They're gonna be the man himself, Yahweh Shai. Yep. The same man that you done the things to in the past world. You changed the images of him. Now you finna meet him himself, man. He's gonna come back to wage war. Go ahead.
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
Okay. Go ahead.
But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
And what gave us the depiction of that? Independence Day. When that ship flew over the Empire State Building, what happened at the bottom of that ship? It's like a mouth opened up. What came out of it? Big blast of fire that blew all the cars and people away, man. Yeah, just like that up there, brother.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which were prepared to fight.
Them same soldiers. The Lord hit him with that laser beam. Let's see what's going to happen.
and burned them up, every one.
Burn them niggas up, man. Every last one of them is said. Go ahead.
So that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, no thing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
So it wasn't even smoking boots. All right, it was nothing to be perceived. Everything got vaporized, man. All right, go ahead.
When I saw this, I was afraid.
Keep going. There's one more.
Afterwards, I saw the same man come down from the mountain and called unto him another peaceable multitude.
This is what we waiting on. When the Lord comes down off that mountain, receiving them crowns, and another peaceful multitude came. Go ahead.
And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry.
And guess what? That's the 1/3 elect that came unto him. Some were glad, some were sad. The peaceful multitude. Go ahead.
Some of them were bound.
What did it say?
Some of them were bound, and others some brought of them that were offered.
That's the slaves of you people, man. You Edomites that we're gonna chain up. Bullshit, man. This place is all about folly and bullshit. Especially you women, man. Go ahead.
Then was I sick through great fear, and I awaked and said, Thou hast showed thy servants these wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer.
We're worthy because we're reading the things that the Lord revealed unto us from times past, man. All right? And Ezra said he was sick to his stomach when he seen these things, man. Now he's back in full understanding of them, of what's finna happen. All right? So with that, man, you know, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh.
Honor to the
elders and apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.
Above, above.
Above, above.
Kwame Ashala.
Kwame Ashala.